think that's it. Finally working.
Yay, finally working.
Filth washing street, but no, but why would there be an abomination? This is not the right game. Silly bleach. Silly, silly, silly bleach. We are power washing today. There we go. Ta-da!
Yes,
We're power washing. Right, we need Bezek to host.
Yes, Bezek is shilling violently.
Well, she'll fasterly.
Okay.
Well,
Yes,
bleach, that's just some tough cookies, isn't it?
Hey, it finally loaded the thing.
I think I can just...
Audio.
I don't need
You
an
should be able to
invite.
jump
I
in.
can just invade.
Yay.
Like Dark Souls, like just invade your world. This isn't gonna take us very long.
No, which is why I chose this one. It's for starter stuff. Hey, Prime's Nights over on Twitch. Howdy, Primes. Oh,
Prime,
Disco's
it's me.
all pinked up.
Yeah, look, I don't know if you can see my power washer. My power washer is also... It's
Oh,
got
it's
sprinkles on it. Look, it's got sprinkles.
all... Yeah, this one's not going to take too long. Hopefully. I'm going to have to dress up pretty soon.
Yeah, I feel like this is not going to take us very long at all.
I certainly hope not.
Especially given we've got, like, the third power washer now, haven't we?
I believe we do.
I think so. So, yeah, it's pretty,
Yeah, because rather than
pretty
just
beefy.
buying all sorts of attachments, I've just been rushing that one.
Spraying.
So dirty! Clean, clean, clean.
Hey, look, I don't remember you having a nameplate last time.
Neither did you.
Can we...
Strange. But why? What do we need nameplates for if there's just two of us? Are they playing to add extra friends?
Well, I know they are for, like, the challenge modes and stuff. You can get up to 6 players in some of the modes. But for career, it's just 1 to 2 at the moment. So, yeah, maybe they are adding more friendos.
Prime Knight is sharing lovely, lovely, horrible black pills with me again.
Is he?
Yeah, apparently in, I think it was India, an unlucky woman had a stillbirth, but the doctors only remembered half the baby.
Remembered half the baby?
Yes. They may have left the head behind.
You'd have thought they would have noticed it was missing, right? I mean, they're doctors. They should realize that normally
Well,
humans come out
to be
with
fair,
heads.
it is India. All the good Indian doctors are in Australia stealing our jobs. I'm not joking either.
Oh no. Oh no. Well, the thing I was trying to load before my my internet decided it was gonna break Chrome and cause me to restart. Oh, we can watch the headlines. I was loading up an article about the Guardian was complaining that the Matilda movie has a woman in a fat suit, and really they should just have chubby actors.
Ah, yeah, I remember that. That was a special kind of stupid.
She's like, no, more fat people, please. And it's like, yeah, let's encourage actors to get fat to play roles. That's healthy. When we can just get a phenomenal actress and make her look a bit plumper.
To be fair, they didn't get a phenomenal actress.
I don't know. I think she'd be pretty good in that role. Like, I think she's well suited to that role.
What, crazy feminist?
Like, you know, tough
Yeah.
matron type. Like,
Ooh. Bleach is like, yikes. And Prime says, better news is that Alan's deal is going forward. It's now up to vote by shareholders. Oh, thank God they added scaffolding to this level.
oh, was it not previously?
No, this level originally didn't have scaffolding, so it's an absolute pain in the... Pain in the proverbial.
Oh, you didn't get us any attachments at all, Bezek. None.
Can I afford some attachments at all?
Well, you've been cheaping out on the attachments.
Not yet. Yes, Bleach, it's a pain in the Susan.
Pain in the Susan, indeed.
I need steppy stool.
Oh, I'm using the flower pot. I'm sure nobody will mind. You're gonna have to read the text messages out again, because again, like, they haven't added the text messages to the co-op.
Which is strange.
Well, it's still in beta, so I guess they probably intend to. Like, otherwise you're just missing the story for everybody but the host.
Yeah, it doesn't make much sense.
Let's clean the stairs. Oh, I need to chat back up.
Now, Steam has been telling me that Disco has been playing a lot of Power Wash off stream.
Well, I actually forgot to close it last night. I just kind of took myself to bed and left the game open.
So well, that explains last night.
Not as much as you think I've been playing. Although I have been playing a fair bit. I watched the helicopter last night.
Oh, I see a boatman in chat. Hello, Trim. I'm gonna have to beat him in order to teach him to use his proper channel now.
He can barely manage to pick a name, never mind use one channel.
True.
He's got so many different names.
I was teaching him OBS earlier, and
oh god,
oh fuck me, that was a struggle.
Oh god, you have my sympathies.
Yeah.
I can't imagine that was much fun. I've met Trim.
It was a struggle. He's a good boy, but oh my god.
He's hard work, I know.
How can somebody a year older than me be that technically inept? Oh, Martha Hubbard says that you got a stinky butt.
Okay. that was nice of her.
Yes.
Yeah. Top of the door. Jump! Oh, I can use this. I can use the flower pot again. Oh look, Trim has actually managed to sign into his proper Trim account now.
I know. It's miraculous.
But I don't know if he gets shield on this stream. You know, he didn't make any thumbnails or anything.
Yeah, true.
I had to make the thumbnail all by myself. To be fair, I quite like how the thumbnail came out with like the kind of power wash strip out of it. Carrie said that trolls don't work well with technology. I mean, that could be it, you know. That could be it. Or it could just be that he's a boomer. Which, I mean, he kind of is a boomer.
Yeah. Prime Knight saying, WTF, there are rumours that the Uvalde department isn't showing video due to shooting students.
That what?
Lovely. Uvalde Police Department is not sharing video due to shooting students, allegedly.
Wait. Is this from the shooting a while last week, or is this something else?
I believe this is from the school, the mass shooting at the school.
So what? People think that they shot some of the students instead of
That
the
does
fucking
seem to be the current theory.
instead of the fucking shooter.
Well, remember, it has been confirmed that they got one of the kids killed because they, like, call for help! Help! Gunman's like, okay, here you go.
I mean, we knew that, yeah. But, like, we thought they were just fucking incompetent. But if they went in and shot the kids instead of the goddamn... Like, how do you manage that? If you just... Kids are really short. Just aim above their head height.
Exactly, it's not like it was a high school or something.
I mean... You could almost be like, you know, they accidentally shot a teacher. It's like, that's tragic, but, you know, at least you can say, well, they saw an adult or they were shooting, you know, adult height and they caught a teacher who was standing. But, like, why were you shooting at child height?
Martha Hubbard says, I want a yogurt tube.
Okay. I don't know how that helps with the cleaning of her house.
Neither do I.
I feel like some of the customers...
Martha Hubbard says, Johnny bit me.
I feel like some of the customers in this this game are a little over familiar, you know? They
Yeah. I mean, this entire town's just...
weird.
buggered.
Robert says classic rules. Gotta shoot the ankle biters first.
Like what? This counter Zerg tactics or something?
I mean, maybe. So, I mean, were they even in the goddamn school? I thought the police didn't go in the school. So what footage are they trying to get released?
I thought the police were hiding in the hallway going, you go in. No, you go in. No, you go in.
But it's scary in here. We might get shot. Yeah. If only the kids had the fucking option to stay outside, you know? Don't worry, the kids will tank him for you.
That did seem to be the approved tactic. If he shoots enough kids, he won't have ammo to shoot the cops. That does seem to be what their plan was.
That's amazing. Well, surely they're gonna have to release the footage sooner or later. Because there's gotta be an investigation.
I don't think they're going to have a say in the matter eventually.
Of course, that's not to say that I want mysteriously fucking disappear.
Yeah.
Oh, there was a malfunction in the camera.
Kairos is essentially saying, no Russian, Disco.
No Russian?
You don't know about no Russian?
I feel like I've missed something here.
Yeah. Myth says, Doc, we found a mucky old thing in our garage. Let us know when you're free to come over and give it a wash. Trim's in her garage?
Trim!
Mother Hubbard says, I'm going poop.
Okay.
No Russian is the Call of Duty level where they go shoot up a bunch of civilians.
I didn't really play Call of Duty.
Neither did I.
Wasn't really my kind of
Martha
thing.
Hubbard says, I done it.
Good for her.
Yeah.
There he goes with the scaffolding, yeah.
I'm gonna fall off.
I'm gonna laugh.
Of course you are.
Yeah.
You're a mean, sadistic little Scottish woman.
Didn't even guess the swirly nozzle.
But saving up for sexy power washer.
Didn't even guess the swirly nozzle.
Sexy power washer. I'll fucking take the camera outside and stream power washing my fucking house. That seems to be the next solution.
I mean, if you want.
No, I desperately don't want. I've only been putting off power washing the house for months.
But pretending to power wash, that's a different matter.
Well, that's the difference in being able to sit down inside.
I suppose so.
I was going to say in the air conditioning, but it's the middle of the night, so the aircon's not on.
You had the heat on the other night. Don't come in.
Yeah, it was fucking cold.
I don't believe you.
It was. I'm in Australia. Below 30 it's starting to get chilly.
I don't believe you. Below fucking 30. That is not chilly.
It is when you get 40-degree temperatures in winter.
Alright, what still needs cleaned? Up there needs cleaned. Right. Let's go
Yeah.
up. For fuck's sake. Is it doing... Yeah, it's doing that thing again. Like, if you place the ladder, it doesn't play...
How nice of it.
If you place the ladder, apparently it doesn't let me climb it. It just knocks me off. It's weird.
How kind.
Yay! Clean window.
Yeah.
Now, cold in Australia is when you can't fry eggs on the road, Princess.
In Australia, it's not uncommon for the roads to melt. Martha Hubbard says, I'm so sorry about all that. Charlie found my phone.
I don't believe her. Do you believe it? I don't believe it.
Nah, we shouldn't believe her. I mean, her name's Hubbard and she's living in a shoe. Like, could she be any more obvious with where she was going with that?
Come here, ladder. No. Ladder, I need you to come up here. Nope.
The ladder's not doing as it's told?
I can't. Ah, there we go. There we go.
Yeah. Prime Knight says that it was apparently 50 Celsius the other day in Iran.
That's something.
Bleach Demon's like all Amber Hubbard.
Amber. No, that she would have specified she was going to be up on the bed if it was Amber. Just saying. Just saying. What part of this window frame is left? There we go. There we go. There's a wooden trim over here that's still dirty somewhere.
Oh, dirty wooden trims.
Yep.
There we go.
Trim is not had his bath. Whoop. Whoop.
He's a dirty trim.
It's a dirty trim.
Bade the Norwegian.
We'll just take him outside and power wash him. This is completely safe.
Trim would like us to know his wood is clean, but the rest is doubtable.
I'm glad he told us.
I'm not.
You don't want to know what Trim's wood?
I could have gone my whole life quite happily without knowing that, Disco.
I don't... I thought you wanted to know how clean Trim's wood was.
No. In fact, I never wanted to think about Trim's wood at all.
Bleach is accusing Trim of being fake news. He doesn't believe that Trim's wood is clean.
Yeah.
Well,
Prime
you
Knight
two can
says,
prove
"I'm
that
working in
amongst
a work-"
yourselves, I'm afraid. We are not
Pass.
interested in you proving
I
it.
very much have a pass. Prime Knight says, "I'm working in a workshop with hot machines and hydraulics. All ports and doors are open, the air barely moves." Ugh, that sounds awful.
That doesn't sound much fun.
Sounds very much the opposite of fun. Sounds like work, which is just awful in general.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell's still dirty? Ah, the window.
There must be a couple of things, because we haven't got that little list up yet.
Yeah.
Yay, roof is clean. Or what's left?
So, it must be, probably some of the trims.
Whee!
They're always dirty, the trims are. Oh, the window frame.
Dirty trims again. What's still dirty? Dirty. Oh. Boot wall. This boot wall is dirty.
Hey, there we go. Okay, an eyelid is dirty. Cool. And a window. Which window? And of course, there's dirty trims. There's always dirty trims.
I just saw something that was still dirty. Aha!
Ah, this window. Alright, which one of the trims needs a good bath?
It's not that trim. It's not that trim. It's not that trim. That trim. That trim. That trim. Not that trim.
These are dirty trim.
Not that trim. Not that trim. Wooden trim. Not that trim.
Trim, so dirty.
Oh, wooden trim. Aha! That little one up there.
That one.
Yep.
Not that one. So which one's the other? Which one?
Let's have a look. Wooden trims. Which trim is dirty? Trim! Come here, and you're not avoiding your bath forever.
He's doing a damn good job of though. If only he was this productive at streaming.
Wooden trim. No. Not seeing it. Should be able to get it to flash when you select it in the job list. I don't even see it flashing.
You'd think so.
It should, or it does on single player.
It does. Problem is, it must be such a tiny piece. Well, clearly they fixed our other problem.
What other problem?
Of it deciding that it was clean too early.
Yeah, but if it's smaller
Yeah.
pieces like this. Aha! It's the one under the window.
Aha. Oh, H. Hexenjager says, "Hello, our first time puts the grot into grotto, haha. Could you come and give it a spring clean, please?"
Yay. Let's go and clean.
Yes. Just time-lapsing.
Oh, let me time lapse too. Look at it go.
Yay. So, we'll do the car. Aura Smith, we're settled into Esther's house now and it's so much fun. Every day brings a fresh dose of the paranormal. This morning, Jenny found a blob of syrup on her pancake that looked like just like Thirsty Roger from Sister Sister. We've set up an Esther vlog, and people are loving her. Anyway, we found this old car under some tarpaulin at the back of the garage, and wondered if you thought it was worth running your jet over. Thanks so much, Aura.
Well, it's worth running our jet over if you're paying.
Yeah, like how much are you paying? Turns out they're paying $200.
Oh, did you think it was worth this? I don't know what. It depends if you think it's worth paying me to do it.
Seth's like, treehouse!
Soon. I think the treehouse is soon.
Laura Smith says, Jenny's going to
rusty,
live stream the car restoration for the vlog. Don't worry, you won't even know she's there.
Where? Where?
Yeah, apparently she's really fucking good at hiding. Also, where's the media release? I did not sign a media release.
Yeah, we should have got paid extra.
Yeah. Laura Smith says, I'm beginning to suspect that this might not be a worthless heap. Well, what? The fact that it was an old car fully fucking intact that you could drive out in? Is that what gave it away? Bleach is like Bonnie and Clyde's filth car. Yes, and we actually get to see a place from the movie later. Laura Smith says, I'm scrolling through the Esther archives online. It's like, don't care, bitch.
Make it shiny.
Yes. Ah, dear. I think we definitely need the spinny hickey.
Yes, we need to buy the spinny. I don't think I can buy.
Where is spinny doohickey?
Yeah, I can't buy anything. Sad.
Where is spinny doohickey?
Eh, eh.
Allegedly, we already own it.
Really? Not for this one.
Oh, are you using the wrong one? Are you using the tier 2, not the tier 3?
I don't think so. I can only use your stuff in this.
Yeah.
Thing.
Which one are you using, though?
Prime Vista 3000.
Ah, use the next one up.
Which one's that?
The extra U2.
I thought that was the medium one.
Is it?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me check.
I'm sure the Prime Vista is the third one.
You're right. You're right, the Prime Vista is the third one. That's strange.
So you're using the wrong one.
Why is it in the wrong order, then?
I don't know. Because it's gay. But yeah, this is the more powerful of the two.
That's strange.
You're using the wrong one.
Yeah, clearly, apparently so.
Yeah, we might definitely need the spinny one for this. Or we're gonna need soap. And the soap's not great in this game.
No, the soap's absolutely awful. We have acquired spinny one.
Spinny.
Yes,
the soap's okay. Like if you get most of it off and then you just quickly kind of spray it at the end with the soap, it takes off some of the like really bad stuff that didn't come off.
Yeah.
But it's not great.
Or Smith's like, turns out this car was in Esther's last film, driving me nuts. And she plays a school teacher whose car has a talking steering wheel. But it's poor conversation, something. Oh, God. Trims can't sing on stream, so he's singing in chat.
And then he claims that he doesn't sing.
He claims he doesn't sing. on stream after he's already sung, and we're like, VOD Trim.
He's like, Trim doesn't sing, must be imagining things, and it's like, Trim, it's on the VOD.
Or he's like, I wasn't singing when I walked away from the computer desk. It's like we could hear you from the other side of your house.
Yes, he's like, hurdy-gurdy, singing noises.
Yes, on the good ship HMS Hurdy-Gurdy. Laura Smith says, the film's shocking finale meant it was a flop, and Esther's final role. So sad. Looks like she got to keep the car, though.
I mean, surely they know that, because they...
You'd think so.
It's their
Or
car.
their house.
They asked us to clean it.
Yep. Prime Knight is... What's he saying? He is a CNC machinist shop cutting brass in the heat. So he's... But apparently his work isn't that bad. That's nice.
Just a bit thirsty.
Explains why he listens to a lot of podcasts in the background, though. If he's
He
just
does.
hanging around waiting for a machine to do shit.
He does seem to be in the chat a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah, he's probably just there waiting for pieces to finish. It's a dirty, rusty car.
It is. It is a little rusty. The swirly nozzle helps.
James sitting in chat pretending that he's totally not singing aloud.
Oh, he's obviously singing aloud. Like, he does it all the time, chat. All the time. He walks away to make coffee, and then he's like, you know, hurdy-gurdy, hurdy-gurdy.
Hurdy-gurdy, hurdy-gurdy, dirty.
And then he comes back and you're like, that's a nice song, Jim. What was you singing? And he's like, Jim doesn't sing! It's like, uh-huh.
He's like, I see a lack of evidence. Oh, hold on, let's get up the 17 VODs that you were singing in.
Sure, you were singing in a few VODs, Jim.
We know that. We were singing with him sometimes. Well, I was, anyway.
Yes, what is this we you refer to?
Bleach is being a good boy. He says, chat, find out for yourself on Valheim streams and VODs.
True, there's even a playlist. Not of him
playlists.
singing, but we could make a make a playlist of True singing.
Disco,
Hmm.
have you considered a compilation of Trim singing noises?
It depends how nice Trim is to me, you know.
So if he's not nice, you'll do it?
Yeah, it depends, you know, how heavily he bribes me not to.
He's like, no, don't do it. It's like, yes, do it.
I could be bribed, Trim, it's fine.
Disco accepts thumbnails as bribes. Carl, what is still dirty?
Oh, I see that. Wing mirror, wing mirror, wing mirror, wing mirror.
Could really do with giving us a better list.
I mean, it does. If you hit escape, it gives you a whole list.
I know, but...
Horns, both horns are still dirty. There we go.
Oh, canopy hinge. Right, so where's hinge? These parts are hinge?
No.
This thing actually is. Where is it dirty? Aha!
Door handles. This one? Nope. This one? Nope. Oh, it was both on this side. Wing
mirrors. Right, which one?
Gotta be this
Yep.
one.
That'd be nice. Right.
Oh, window. It's a window. Door, no. Game. Back to look mod.
Yeah, Prime Knight says there's about 60% of the
Yay.
work lies setting up the working machines and drinking tea. The devil is in the details.
Drinking tea, I approve.
Eesh. Jim's like, you blackmailing little I mean, sure.
I'm not blackmailing. I'm offering to show your talents to the world, one way or another. One way or
Let's go
another.
to the first cottage. H&G Hexenjäger. We are two humble confectioners, brothers and sisters, living on our own deep in the woods of the National Park, and there's absolutely nothing strange about that. We're also the creators of the finest gingerbread ever to grace the county. But to stay on top, we need constant reinvention, and our dream forest home has become a grubby grotto, affecting our ability to dream up wonderful new recipes. Can you come and restore our cottage, and with it, our creative flow? No, I'll pass, thanks.
It's like, no, you don't get a cottage. No.
Coffee.
I need to pour some tea. More tea.
Yeah. I didn't.
Which one are we doing now? Cottage. Look how dirty the cottage is.
Did you hear that, Disco?
Do we? Oh, what's this? Hang
Yes.
on. I have
Reach
a.
Demon Dome. You
su-
have one too?
I have a super G.
Oh. I had one too.
Yes. Right. I'll let you read yours.
Oh, it's exactly the same as yours.
Okay. Well, Bleak Demon says on both super chats. Then for trims, $2 for Trim's greatest hits and misses.
Like, please, another.
We'll have it right next to Trim's paste counter playlist.
Dear. And H. Hexenjäger said something about people need to be people are suspicious, and that's understandable, but we're totally not criminals.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I don't know, I was distracted.
Yeah, I definitely think we should set up a Trim's greatest hits playlist.
Yeah. Trim's greatest hits and splats.
Wouldn't that be the Trolls' greatest hits then?
Maybe.
Although I think now Bleach gets turned to paste more than Trim does.
It does seem to be the case.
He was getting turned to paste an awful lot in the last stream. I had to go and rescue him many a times. And by rescue, I mean kill the thing that had just murdered him.
Yeah. To be fair, Trim was also dying and smashing boats. Or was that the stream before? Trim smashes boats a lot.
He does. He smashes carts a lot too.
Pro tip, area of effect weapons. Not so great when you're standing on a destructible item.
Yes. They are great against skeletons though.
Yes. Very great against skeletons.
They're just gonna turn them to dust. Pretty.
Trim's sitting there trying to defend himself. I wasn't on it. I was slightly too very close to it.
You're
Sure.
basically on it, Trim. You could really sank it. Which would have been bad because we had all of the goddamn stuff on there.
Yeah.
Trim would have been hand carrying all of the stuff home, trip by trip, if we had lost the boat.
Well, Trim would have had to find it first because he would have sunk all our tin ore to the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah, that would have sucked.
Oh, actually, that does remind me. I was thinking of a little construction project the other day. You know how there's that little bit of land in the way of us going all the way up the coast? I was thinking about turning it into a canal.
Yeah, we probably could do that. Water terrain terraforming is even worse in that game than actual terraforming. But we probably could just about manage that.
Just needs to be deep enough to get the boat through.
Because I do remember in one of the games we played, it might have been in the game we played with the Bickery Bunch. I made like a boathouse area, so like an actual place to park my boat indoors, and I was trying to do some terraforming like just around there so that it didn't scrape the sides on the way in, and oh my god, like in the end I think I just made the whole thing wider rather than actually terraform anymore. So I'm hoping they've improved that slightly because it was really
Probably
annoying.
Not.
It doesn't.
The terraforming is pretty bad.
It doesn't help that whatever tool you're using gets like unequipped the second you go into waters slightly too deep, and it's like, can you not do that?
Yeah, H. Hexenjager says, yes, they moved here just a week after that bank robbery, but people move house all the time. That's an awfully specific denial.
Nobody asked.
Yeah. Methinks thou doth protest too much.
Mm-hmm. So clean.
Yeah. So clean and pretty. Ooh, Shadow Angel says there's a mod for that. Ooh. A mod for which part? The terraforming or the unequipping crap?
Yeah, which part? We weren't gonna put any mods on, and then
Disco showed Bezek one or two nice mods. Then Bezek got excited and yeah.
But the thing was, you didn't even add the mod that I showed you.
It changes the gameplay. It's not called you like.
I wanted like an improved like more bow options mod, and I'm like, Bezek, look, we can get fancier bows, and you're like, no, we're gonna play vanilla mostly. And then I come back and Bezek's like, you need to install these 15 mods that Bezek found. It's like, for fuck's sake, Bezek.
Quality of life, Disco, and you're enjoying most of them.
I enjoyed the different bows ones even more.
We can investigate different bows ones then.
Yeah.
Because Bezek also likes bows.
I do like the bows. Like, if they're too overpowered, then no. But, like, if they're just slightly different bows or they give more arrow options, that'd be kind of cool.
We'll have to look.
Oops. Yes. Shiny. Bye, Carius. Carius is leaving us.
Can't do that.
Eeh. Eeh. Eeh.
Yeah. And Bleach is like, and then someone added a mod that breaks the jump.
That was Bezek. Bezek did that.
We eventually fixed it.
Yes, but it was like 5 minutes before the stream.
But, and?
Any more mods should be installed and tested hours, preferably days before the stream. next time.
I'll put trim on that.
Not like 10 minutes before the stream goes live, and it's like, guys, are we ready to go? It's like, well, it's a broken. Ah, this was conveniently placed. A little far away, though. In fact, come here.
Is there something in the woods screaming at us? I swear I heard screaming in the wood noises.
There's
Could
footsteps.
just be the scaffolding.
There are footsteps over here.
Is that when you're walking?
No, over on the other side of the wall, there's footsteps.
Yeah.
Apparently it was Trim. Is he being chased by a troll again? It's like, ah! Paste.
Maybe.
Ah! Trim paste. No.
Not the trim paste.
Always Trim paste.
It's like I zoned out. What am I to do? Oh dear. Bleach asks, is Monkey there? I think Monkey is wandering around in the woods.
Maybe. Monkey.
Speaking of Monkey, is he showing up tomorrow? No, wait, it's not tomorrow. It's the day after, isn't it? Well, he should show up tomorrow anyway.
What's tomorrow? What's the day after?
I have no idea. Is tomorrow Wednesday? It's hard to tell anymore.
Yes, tomorrow's Wednesday.
G. Hexenjager says, you might say about a slight resemblance to Floozy McGee, but she was so much younger than I am now and such a happy soul. Uh-huh, sure bitch.
Floozy McGee.
Sounds like a bit of a floozy.
That's a name, I suppose.
Well, this is definitely a fact. It's definitely a name.
Floozy McGee. Yeah, I don't know. What are we actually playing tomorrow? I guess we need to speak to Monkey and see if Monkey is going to betray or not.
Is it tomorrow? Because I thought we changed. Well, I don't even know what day we stream anymore. I'm just like, Disco, what we doing? And then I show up.
I think generally we're talking about streaming on a Wednesday. But then we've been streaming every night, almost, so...
Well, you seem to have been streaming every night. Definitely, like, the other day, it's like, this guy's not streaming? What?
Yesterday I didn't stream at all. It was weird. I had a night off. Just kind of went and sat in bed.
All confused.
Sat in bed with the kitty cats. Just watched stuff on my phone. I was like, huh. It's weird to not be streaming.
This isn't streaming. Prom Night's like, seagull punched to death on Gloucester after stealing chip.
I tell you what, seagulls are mean. Like, I do remember, like, this was years and years ago. But I went out for lunch at work and walked down the street, bought myself a cheeseburger. And on the way back to work, I got fucking mugged by a seagull, and it stole my cheeseburger. Like, just yoinked it straight.
The whole cheeseburger?
Yeah, like, I had this cheeseburger, and I was just, like, I'd taken, like, maybe one bite out of it on the way back to work. And the seagull, like, it comes over my shoulder, grabbed the cheeseburger out of my hand, and just, like, pulled it on the floor. And I'm just, like... I was really looking forward to that. So yeah, I can understand. I can sympathize. Fucking mugged by a seagull. I got back to work and I was like, I've just been mugged.
Bleach says, Disco vs. Seagull. Trim, you have art inspiration.
That's more the kind of thing I can imagine Robert doing a quick sketch of, like the Spidey thing.
Yeah. One of these days we've got to teach Trim how to do a quick sketch. He's too anal retentive about quality. It's fine, Trim, but I must make it perfect. It's fine, Trim.
Trim is a little bit of a perfectionist. It's fine though.
Little bit. Would be less of a problem if he was a fast drawer, but he's working on that.
Well, I guess if he's not faster, we just need to work him harder.
Well, he's going to have to get faster when he does sketches in exchange for super chats on his art channel, Trim's Art Shack, which we did a private test stream of earlier, and my god, it actually worked.
Yes, but did Trim work?
For a fixed definition of the word work. Trim's like, that's why we have a Bezek. Yeah, thanks, Trim.
George's Rex wants to whip Trim, and I mean, we're not going to stop you.
Fine, but just make sure he's still got time to draw.
I think he can probably draw while they're whipping him, you know.
Yeah.
He can have the carrot or the stick chat, you know. You can give him the super chat or the whip. It's fine. Either or. See you, Shadow.
Poor Trim. No, not poor Trim.
Not poor Trim at all.
Art faster! Art faster, thumbnail slave.
Thumbnail slave. Maybe for the next series we have coming up, he'll actually get the thumbnail done before the series instead of on episode
not like
7.
3 months into it.
Yes.
Yeah, episode 7 that was delayed 3 months because somebody had a job to go to.
Somebody went and played on the boat for a while.
G. Hexenjager says, Hansel looks nothing like Rocky McGee. Hansel has a huge beard, long unruly hair, and defeated eyes. Rocky was young, clean-shaven, handsome, with such spirit. Right. I believe in nothing you're putting out, lady.
Clean the windows. Yes.
Clean. Clean. Trim says, now that the stream has been clarified to be functional, all I need to have my first stream is 1 times Bezek. But has the trim been clarified to be functional?
Trim is not functional.
Seth is squirrel farting all over the place again.
That's weird.
Yes. Well, that describes Seth as a word.
That's weird, Seth. Maybe not in the chat, huh? Okay, that's that side of the roof done. I have a feeling. Main roof.
Yes.
Main roof. Oh, okay, I thought it was gonna count both sides of this roof as the same thing. I was like, it's gonna ding before I even get started on the second side, but no, it was counting this bit. So I'm gonna be really annoyed if I get down there. I'm like 1 stripe, and it's like ding. It's like no. Lies.
That is suck.
I do hope they fix the problem with it giving credit too soon.
Yeah. Trim is now playing Red Dead Redemption too. Mm-hmm.
Well, I hope he's not going to be giving a whole bunch of spoilers when we stream it, if he's playing through it first.
Yeah.
Because we're supposed to be streaming that turn.
Yeah, we'll be streaming, I believe, the online portion, which is different, is my understanding.
Right, I see. He's going through a campaign or something, I guess.
Yeah.
Hello, Namadon. Yeah, we will be playing that soon. Probably after Factorio, because we're kind of running out of, like, just overall time slots to be able to stream on.
Yeah.
So
because somebody's busy and popular.
I mean, Trey?
That was supposed to be you, this guy.
But yeah, we're running out of time slots for streaming new games.
We need a freaking streaming calendar, Disco.
Yes, we do. I need a like I was saying the other day, like never mind releasing a streaming calendar. Like I need a calendar for me because I never remember where I'm supposed to be and when. Like especially because Kyle occasionally is like, "Wait, we do a new series this night," and I'm like, "Wait, that's not a normal streaming night for me." So like, I need to try to remember when I'm supposed to be on Bickery Budge, when I'm supposed to be streaming on this channel. I'm like, I definitely need a calendar just so I know where the fuck I'm supposed to be and when.
Mm-hmm. Helps when you know things in advance. Fit. Oh, I think the weather vane's new to this level from last time I played it.
This thingy.
Yeah.
Oh, it's rusty.
Yeah, get the rust off.
You might have to get the other side. There we go. Chicken's clean from this side anyway.
And G. Hexenjager says, Rocky would never run away from the law and hide out in a dank cottage for years climbing to your baker unless he was completely desperate. It's like, bitch, really?
Why is she telling us that?
Yeah, it's like, we weren't asking questions. We just wanted to be left alone to power wash.
Yes. I do love it when people come to you with denials before you've actually asked them a question. You're like, aha, that's a lovely story you have there. But
yeah,
I didn't ask. Wait. I thought those were the cat footprints. I was going to be like, what was the kitty doing up here? But it wasn't.
I mean, I think there are missing cat posters on the trees and woods. Gnome! Bloody gnomes.
If you look around in certain levels, the cat is around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the residents of this town are kind of weird.
Yes, all of them.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's a strange town with strange people. At least they pay. on time.
They do, and like, why is everything so goddamn dirty?
Like, yeah, we get there's a volcano, but half this stuff isn't even volcano dirt.
Yeah, but then you look around and like the scenery's
Everything else
not
is
covered in
dirty.
ash. So like, how did this get so dirty? I'm confused.
Yeah.
You'd expect
they're dirty
everything
people.
else to be mucky too, but it's not. Like the woods is
No.
cleaner than this house. Why is the woods cleaner than the house? Oof. Jumping down.
Ah, Prime Knight's not having a good time. Fluff and Great spent the last 15 minutes removing small brass pieces from a large parts washer. Someone didn't lock a parts box correctly. The washer sprays 110 plastic Celsius water when cleaning.
It's a bit toasty.
Yep. Like, that could be both centigrade and wrong measurements.
Wrong measurements. This should make for a nice time lapse anyway.
It should. Very pretty.
Window frame is still dirty. Yeah.
Where are you dirty, main roof? It says the main roof is dirty, but it won't tell me. I can't see it.
I think. I don't think it's this side. Ooh! I was trying to see the roof and I fell down. No.
Well, that was silly. Okay, seriously, where is the dirty spot?
Boing.
Game.
I'm trying to find a dirty spot here. I don't think that's the one you were looking for.
That'll do. No, I mean, it's good to get rid of, but still. Yeah, Prime Knight says, yes, it sprays boiling water on parts to loosen oil, grease, and other chemicals. Yay, lovely. Does it also loosen Prime Knights? I'm sure it does, and I'm sure it's not terribly pleasant. How is the roof again?
Well, at least we can't say that it's given us credit for things that haven't been done.
This is true.
It definitely seems to be less generous today.
Yeah. I don't recall seeing it pop up in updates, but then again, I tend to not just clear those and carry on.
Why is there pink on the roof? What is the pink on the roof?
How is bubblegum on the roof?
There's pink up here. That didn't come from the volcano.
Hold on, let me have a look. I think it's bubblegum.
It's too late. I washed it off.
Yes, it's bubblegum. How is there bubblegum on the fucking chimney?
I have no idea. Bubble gum on the chimney.
This town's just fucked up, Disco.
This is weird. These people are
Yes,
weird, Bezek. Nope.
They really are. Short way down, long way back up again.
Whee! At least there's no fall damage.
Yep, that's how I get off the fire tower. Oh, yeah, we've still got that to come, yes.
Oh, for goodness sake. I'm gonna stop trying to go around the chimney that way. Go around the other goddamn way. Oh, you got it.
I did not see what it was, but I got it.
I don't know, you just kind of... Yeah. Santa Claus bubblegum. Maybe? I don't think Santa fit down here. I don't want to fall off the edge. Chimney? You seem kind of clean.
Ah, that's right. The chimney's stupid. It's actually the piece that's supposed to be not the chimney can get dirty for some reason.
Alright, so we just spray water down the chimney.
Yes.
That doesn't seem like a great idea. But it's
And
not
in
my
the-
house, so I don't care.
Just a clean-up team game with Bezek. Yes, yes. Much fun and derpiness can be had. We
Maybe.
suggested that. We also suggested not bringing trim.
Yes. These games are supposed to be, kind of relaxing. And Trim would just be like, guys, I made a mess over here. I'm like, fucking hell, Trim.
Yes. He totally draw something on the wall in blood.
What still needs cleaned?
Yeah, there's a little bit hiding under here.
I'll let you deal with that.
Get in there.
Boing. Oh. This roof still needs cleaning a bit. Here we go.
What else needs cleaning? The door, apparently.
Okay, well that's easy. Oh, the weather vane. The weather vane needs cleaned from the other side. Oh. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Are we close enough that I could just use this one? Maybe. Not got much wiggle room to work here.
The solution might be if I can fit this over here.
Yeah, I couldn't be bothered to go down and get it though.
I mean, I was already down there.
Did you fall?
No, I was cleaning the door.
There you go. I got it. That wasn't all though. Damn it.
Yeah, but I did find something that
window
was dirty.
frame, windowsill is all clean.
I believe.
Ooh, I hear 2 ding-dings over there.
Yeah.
Window frame,
Yeah.
windowsill.
Prime Knight says those fittings are probably hammered wrought. Oh, I need a coating or they will rust at us. Yes, they definitely need a coating. Speaking of coating matter, completely random, but like, I use cooking oil that's expired, like past its best before / use by date, and just put a liberal coating on because it's like, well, no one's going to eat it, and putting it down the drain's just a waste. Why, yes, I will cover that steel in it. Windowsill, timber frame. Oh, timber frames. God damn it. There's like 11 timber frames.
Let me through again. Let me through. Oh, I did all the windowsills. Oh, there's this one here. Ding.
Yeah.
I guess we,
front eaves and back eaves and side walls. Well, uh-huh. Okay. Timber frame and 2 posts. Posts?
Posts?
We've got... Oh, it must be fence posts. I must have missed 2. Ah, here's one.
I didn't even realize the wall had been dirty.
Ninja cleaned them.
I guess you did. Yeah, I guess you just ran around cleaning. Timber frame still.
Yeah, one of the timber frames. It must be like with those wooden trims.
Fuck's sake.
Just dirty. Untrainable.
Yep.
Yeah, Prime Knight says cooking oil down drains are really bad. They dirty up and create clogs. Exactly. If it's clean, just use it to coat like your wrought iron or crappy steel shit in the garage when you're being lazy and not doing the project that you were supposed to do 4 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
Timber frames, timber pillars. Come on, which ones are you using?
Timber frame. Timber frame. Timber frame.
Oh,
You find one?
so this one. Saw something. Yes, this pillar is apparently dirty somewhere. Hiding right round the back. Which one of these timber frames is it?
I don't know. Is there more timber frames somewhere else? Because I think I've been all the way around.
I certainly both have. It's this vertical one here in this corner.
Get it. Yay!
Got it. Beth Ryson says, "Hey, I don't suppose you have time to fit in my poor little Trixie, do you? She's all mucked up. Don't care." And time lapse. Woo!
Get in the queue! Oh, look at the time lapse go. Look at it go!
Oh, we'll clean the SUV.
Clean the SUV? Okay. Oh.
Woo! Die dirt.
Okay, that's pretty nice.
Like, you'd almost have to wonder how they didn't get pulled over on the way home because of how dirty the windows are.
Yeah, they wouldn't have been able to see even if they had been pulled over. Hey, what's that noise? No idea. Just keep going.
Prime Knight says, vinegar liquor is great. Dilute heavily with water to deter or kill bugs in the home. Lavender candles or smell oil will keep bugs out. Yes, Prime Knight was telling us his stories of the Great Moth Crusade.
The Great
Moth eliminate the moth.
Crusade?
Yes. He is at war with the moths. And he intends to win.
Well, good luck.
Win or die trying seems to be the plan. I mean, I'd recommend winning rather than dying trying, but man's gotta do what he's gotta do.
Okay, this one's pretty satisfying.
Isn't it? Oh yeah. Comes up nice and shiny.
She did the kind of long strokes along the dirt as well. It's very, very nice. Brake light.
Got those, and now a fog light. Oh, one of these.
Yay.
Prime Knight says
Okay,
he hasn't seen one for about a week. Or not cold.
Look at that time lapse. Look at the time lapse.
Ooh, time lapse. Between Prime Knight and the Bleachy Demons, I'm getting 2 average viewers on the stream. Now I just need another person and a bunch more followers and money.
I have 11.
Let's go play with the fire station.
I have 11 viewers. And Bleach Team has wandered off, has he? How dare he? You should cut these sections into shorts and post them with tags like strangely satisfying. Yeah, probably. If I really wanted to kind of play the fucking algorithm, I probably would just post the like, maybe even just the time lapses, like, clean. Oh, fire station time.
The problem with playing the algorithm is you need to go through the videos and clip them, and well, we don't have time to start with, and the videos we make are really fucking long.
I am currently clipping some of the Valheim ones. I wanted to get a few clips from those. The thing is, I have to listen back to them, like, while I'm at work. I'll listen back to them in the background, and then just kind of, like, make notes as to when I need to clip things. Like, that sounds like an interesting moment. Right. Okay. And keep listening.
Yeah, and it's really hard listening to yourself doing something you've already done. I need to go back through and just clip me cursing at Trim.
Which time?
Exactly.
Like, all of them. I do think we should have a Trim's greatest hits and Trim's paste compilation.
Troll's greatest hits.
Yes. Poor Trim.
Troll's greatest hits, including such classics as Trim's face and Trim's face.
And teleporting.
And Disco's face. Silly teleporting trolls.
Yes, although they just teleport to me, they actually teleport Trim to his bed.
Yeah.
Wee.
I think we need to teach Trim about the concept of ducking.
Or dodging. Or running away.
And not hitting the cart or the boat with the big hammer.
I think you're asking a bit much of him now.
I can always hold out hope.
The Real Holsteiner says, Valheim, proof that trolls can be harmful. Only to the other troll. There is a clip of me in the latest one where I'm kiting that troll around for ages because I had the troll chasing me. And then I had like a shaman that was also chasing me. So I'm like, and Bleach is like, oh, hang on, Bleach is paced again. Bleach will be back in a minute. I'm like, for goodness sake. As I'm just like running round and round in circles, kiting this troll around. And then I eventually killed it, and the chat's like, I didn't expect you to survive.
It's like, thanks for the confidence.
Yeah, thanks, chat. I'm not Trim.
Numair091 followed me on Twitch. Hello, welcome. Hope you're having fun. I mean, if you're not, that's a weird follow, but I'll take it anyway. Prime Knight's saying it was either do the things I did or get a bug bomb and gas myself out of home for 24 hours. Insecticide smell never fully disappears.
Like, how many moths did you have?
I think he had all the moths.
Oh dear.
Oh, actually, I think Prime not moved recently, so that might be the problem.
I do remember him saying that he was moving. Hey, I'm not sure that was entirely finished game. Not as bad as it has been, though.
This is true. He has my sympathies for moving. There's nothing I hate quite as much.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's not true, but of the things that I've inflicted upon myself,
Yeah.
moving.
I mean, last time I moved, like normally I would just hire a van and just kind of deal with it. Last time I moved, I was just like, nah, I'm pay some people to move it. Which was nice. Like, all my stuff was moved by lunchtime. I was in my new place. I'm like,
Yeah, I've decided that if I'm ever doing it again, I want to have enough cash to saved up. So not just do they move the stuff, that they pack it and unpack it. Like, I want to hire, like, four guys for, like, 3 days, and they can do everything while I just sit in a lawn chair and watch.
I mean, they sent 3 guys for my stuff, and I didn't need 3 guys. They sent 3 guys, so like the stuff was out of the house in about 20 minutes, and in the new house and like kind of set up when we got there in like I don't know, like half an hour or so. And it's like, all right, cool. That was easy.
Yeah.
Not complaining.
Georges Rex says, you could believe viewers into making clips of funny bits.
It's true. We could.
Yeah. One of the glorious viewers did make a few clips. Who was it who made the clips?
I'm not sure. I'll have to look at those because
Was it George?
they may be useful for the smaller highlight videos.
Yeah. Don93 says, I see there's no ape to clean. It's a shame he's dirty ape. Damn dirty stinking apes.
What did Monkey do now?
He's a dirty monkey and we should be cleaning him.
Oh. Hey, Beast, come here.
We have a power washer with your name on it.
It's bath time. I half expect him to just like pop into the voice chat and be like, no.
No bathe monkey?
You never know if he's lurking.
No. Well, we really do need a shared dreaming calendar. With Monkey getting notifications every 10 minutes for the 24 hours before he's supposed to show up.
That's true, because then somebody's like, haha, Monkey forgot. And it's like, for fuck's sake, Monkey.
Like that time on the Sultans where we're like, and after this, Discon will be streaming with Monkey. And Monkey's like,
He's
what?
Like, what? What do you mean we'll be streaming? He's like, I never agreed to this. And it's like, then you show him the message and he's like, Monkey can't be trusted. Like, yes, Monkey can't be trusted.
He's the cheeky monkey.
See, Bezek has the ladder.
Yes, did you want ladder?
No, it's just it comes up when you pick up the ladder. It comes up on my screen all the
Really?
places you can place it.
Huh.
I guess it must just be like
Right.
ladder is picked up.
Show ladder places.
Yeah, even if it's not me that has the ladder. I guess like they're still like implementing the multiplayer, so they're
Yeah.
gonna make sense.
1.0 they said was going to come out within like the next month or so, I think.
I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. When you picked up the ladder there, I did press the button to see if I could place it. Just to
I mean, that would be interesting and would have confused the piss out of me.
which is precisely why I tried to do it. Just confused Bezek noises. Like, wait, the ladder just disappeared. And me in the chat would be like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Our not so good friend Harper Shaw says, "Hey, how's Tricks? Still loving spraying your jet around? Enjoying the money? Is this what I should do for a living? No, I don't think so." He says, "Narrowly missed out on another RV today. This thing was, oh, for fuck's sake, game. I was reading that."
Yeah, the text messages go away a little quick. Little quick.
Yeah. Little quick.
Especially when only one player can read them.
Yes, if it was at least on screen, chat could read them.
Haha, swirly washy.
Yeah.
I like this swirly one. It's pretty good.
Well, why are you dirty?
I mean, our leading theory is the volcano.
Mm-hmm. This is true. Prime Knight says, I think it was my wool mittens and cap, which was the home. Found an old bed cover, which was Swiss cheese. I might have overreacted, but I take no chances. Full scorched earth. We'll kill all the boogs. Which is good. We can rely on him when they try to make us eat the boogs.
Sure.
We'll send him on a suicide... Well, hopefully not a suicide mission. Into the new bug factory.
Yeah, purge the bug farm. You'll be like, purge.
I will not eat the bugs. The real Holtzinator says, Bezek, you're making the assumption that chat can read. Oof.
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 I'm sure some of them can.
I'd hope so. I mean, they're doing a pretty good job of faking it otherwise. Ah, dear.
There we go.
Dirty, dirty firehouse. How does a firehouse get this dirty? They've got hoses.
I don't know. Neglect. Laziness.
Infinite questions.
Laziness.
Indeed.
Oops. Yeah. It's not just ash, it's also green stuff.
Yeah.
Green and slimy.
I mean, they're firefighters. They've got hoses and ladders. I mean, the fire truck's sturdy as hell as well, but... Again, they have hoses and ladders. I think the real Honchinates is onto it. Corruption. Oh, wait till we meet the mayor. He's a real piece of work.
But no spoilers for the gem.
Yeah.
Swirly.
Dear. Yeah. Slowly coming together nicely up on here on the roof.
Nice.
It's very dirty though.
I'm trying to get all the places I can reach from down here without climbing. Mayor McCheese, grandest mayor of them all, Mithrin says.
Not so much.
Was that his name?
I have no idea.
I don't remember what his name was. And it's weird because I was playing the game last night, and the mayor was texting me, but I was kind of trying to zone him out a bit. He's a little bit annoying.
I do appear to be stuck. No, I'm fine. Poor Prince, that little bloody cat bastard.
It's been on the roof, hasn't it?
Yeah. Where have you been, you little shit?
The cat is in various
Fucking
places
knives!
on the level.
There's one hanging out on the fucking diner, food market across the road.
What is the cat? Oh, the gnome.
Yeah, no. Holy crap, I didn't realize it could go that far.
Yeah.
Can you see the cat?
This is as far as we can go.
Mm. Oh, they've literally copied that diner and stuck it over in the other direction too, for God's sake. Cheap asses.
What's this way?
Oh, there's another copy of it down the other way as well. By the looks of it.
No, this is
Yeah,
far as we can
they've
go.
literally just copied it 3 times. Guys, come on.
At least turn it round, you know? Show us the back.
Like, at least pretend.
I don't see the cat.
At least paint the roofs different colours or something.
I love how the fire station's so dirty, but the actual, like, all around it, just, like, even the pavement is just pristine. Here, kitty, kitty. Here, kitty, kitty. The cat is in some levels.
Cat.
He's like, you wang?
Mm-hmm.
So it's a real American town, copy paste diners down the road. Frank says. Is
Yeah.
that a thing?
And McDonald's on every street corner.
Whee.
Farm Knight says, I wonder if boos really are that healthy. One can starve on rabbits. Yeah, I don't think a protein-only bug diet's going to be that healthy.
Yeah, I don't feel like it will. Yeah, but they'll just be like, oh, but we'll just give you supplements. Yes.
Well, that's it, and you won't be allowed to own your own chickens, like that article on the Discords.
Oh yeah. Well, they keep complaining about chickens now, weren't they?
Yeah.
Why weren't you allowed to?
You will
have
not
chickens?
own the means to produce your own food, peasant. Of course, the elites will be sitting there eating dolphin caviar or something. Yes, I know dolphins don't lay eggs, but that's never stopped the rich people before. Oh dear.
Mithrin says,
Speaking
supplements. Yeah, you could have, you know, I bet they'll coat your bugs in like vitamin powder or something so that you just eat your
I
bugs.
don't want to know where the carbohydrates are going to come from.
Don't get any of those, peasant.
But they do need at least some slave to survive.
You will eat the bug paste.
Soylent Green is people, Disco. Microsoft Green is bugs.
Yeah. They will not eat the bugs.
It was really weird of Bill Gates to name his company after his penis.
I seen that meme earlier.
Yeah. Good memes.
Good memes indeed. Right, I think I'm gonna need a ladder now, or maybe a steppy stool. Come here, steppy stool. You might be enough. Need to be like,
Mithrin doesn't want to eat the bug paste, or the bug paste, or the bugs.
Yeah, I'd rather not eat any of it either.
Look, even if I have to live in the woods and eat squirrels, sorry, Seth.
That's like, no, not the squirrels. Don't eat the squirrels.
I see a disco.
I'm looking for the ladder. Is there no ladder in this level?
There is a ladder on this level. It may be on the roof.
Oh, can I be back? Thank
There
you.
you go.
Here, Gibbs. Gibbs. Let me get up here.
Seth says, I hope they have a second planet to make the biomass for the bugs. You don't understand, Seth. The biomass for the bugs is people. It's all the cows they're going to murder because apparently they make methane.
Oh my god, have you seen the cow masks and the cow fart catches? Please tell me you've
It's
seen
the
those.
dumbest thing I've ever heard of.
You've
And yes, I have seen them.
it's ridiculous. And the first time I seen it, I was like, "That's satire. It must be satire." But no, it seemed like it was actually like somebody suggesting, like, we could just put masks and fart catchers on the cows. It's like, what are you doing?
No.
Stop it. Just stop it now, okay?
Leave the cows alone. But something that they also don't realise is that cows eat grass. Grass is made from sunlight and carbon dioxide. You know, that thing in the air that you keep whining about?
Yeah, they don't care.
Yeah. Algernon Evans, what-o, is this the water jet people? I'm having a frightful time with the Ordinary. Any chance you could give it a quick whiz?
A quick whiz.
Yep. Denver Joe says, I can't help notice that your ad says power wash. You do realise that involves hot water. You should change the wording on your ad to pressure wash unless you're planning to upgrade soon.
Oh god, he's one of those. We got a Karen.
Yeah.
Got a Karen.
The Prime Knight says, the rich can eat the dirt under my shoe, then they may actually feel something. I'd rather be a cannibal than eat the boogs. The rich are well fed and tender.
Yeah.
I mean...
It's true.
Yeah.
I am not eating the bugs.
But the other thing is, like, managed forestry, where they replant everything they chop down, actively pulls carbon dioxide from the air.
Oh, I bet Causey would have, could tell us more on this, because, he's our resident forestry person. Like, even in Ego, he sat there and he's like, actually, let Causey teach you. Like, Causey has a game, it's like, don't care.
Psycho Dad makes a good point. Why not have the cars fart into tubes so you can collect the gas for making power?
I don't know. I don't know if the chat have actually seen the cow masks and whatnot. Cow mask methane. Let's see if I can find it, because it looks fucking ridiculous. Burp catching mask. Does it have any pictures? I guess I need to save the image. No, I want to save the image.
Oh, while you're thinking of that, an article came through onto the Sultan's Discord today.
Right.
Australia's having a problem because we can't find landfill space for all the wind turbines.
Oh my god. Did they not think of this?
Thanks, guys. No. And it's like with everything else. They'll just ship it off to China and be like, we're green. China, they're producing lots of pollution, but that's got nothing to do with us.
And we also
Meanwhile,
won't put any sanctions on them, because that will be racist. And it's like,
Meanwhile, China becomes richer and richer and richer with their 100 million spare men as well. It's like, that's something people don't realise with China. They could lose 50, Australia's got a population of 27 million. China could lose 50 million men taking the country and still come out ahead. Because when you've got 100 million more men than women, all that does is cause internal strife. So for China, hell, they don't even need to take the country; just get rid of 50 million of their men, and they win. Like, casualties are not a problem for China.
Hmm.
Don't even need to arm them soldiers. Just give them .26 and tell them to run at the Australians. We'll run out of ammo before they run out of men.
There you go, chat. Look at the future. Look at the future.
Well, the look on that car's face says it all.
Yeah, but
The future is dumb and scary.
yep. Animal rights nuts versus the greenhouse nuts. Let's go. But the thing is, the animal rights nuts, like thinking of PETA and stuff like that, like they're happy. They'd be happy to kill the cows, like, because in their opinion, animals are better off dead than serving humans. They'll happily take your dog out and chew it if they think that you won't be able to keep it as a pet anymore. So they would probably both be happy to murder the animals.
I mean, Peter's been caught actively kidnapping pets from yards and murdering them.
PETA are not good people. Vegan terrorists.
Yeah, just terrorists. And they should get the same thing as all other kinds of terrorists, which we probably can't say.
That's true. Whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay, again, thank you for that.
Prime Knight says, why can't the leaders just go nuclear, develop thorium reactors or fusion? Right, build back better. That's the thing that pisses me off so much as an Australian. Because the government are a bunch of cowards and idiots and corrupt, scum-sucking criminal bastards, they've got no interest in going to nuclear. Which is annoying, because Australia has, like, all the world's uranium. Like, it's just sitting there doing nothing. Like, we could give away free fucking energy to citizens. But that doesn't make the politicians rich.
I don't suppose it does.
I remember when politicians at least pretended not to be corrupt rather than doing it openly. Like Jacinda Ardern, who somehow managed to gain like $30+ million in 2 years.
Yeah, why has she not been audited?
Yeah. This is why I think that all politicians' finances should just be public. I want a live updating feed of their fucking bank transactions.
I mean, if they could get away with it, they'd happily have a live feed of yours. Oh, excuse me, citizen. Who said that you could purchase that loaf of bread? It's like, I did.
I mean, well, that's why they want to get rid of cash. They can't trace cash as easily, which gets in the way of their plans to dominate everything. Well, yes, citizen, we'll take your digital ID and tie it to your bank account. And oh, what's that? It now only works at Walmart? Strange. Don't know how that happened.
Perhaps if you were to get your 6th booster, it might think about working again.
And don't forget, we've got kill switches in your cars. So if you don't... Oh, what's that? Climate emergency? Oh, no, your car's turned off. Can't get to work? Too bad.
It is a little worrying. I see the NHS now apparently have they've made an all-encompassing NHS app that they expect like something like 4 and 5 people to be using by 2020 something, and it's like no, because I know that they're gonna be like
universal digital identity, and your QR code check-ins and your Vax passport.
Like, on the one hand,
And
sure, it might be handy to make appointments via the app, but when they're gonna be like, oh, it's fine, we just put your track and trace on there, and your vaccine passport will just be integrated too, because it's handy. It's like, yeah, no, thank you.
Yeah.
I'll just use
Look,
the website when I need an appointment, thank you.
Yeah. My rule is if politicians want it, I'm against it. I mean, it's served me well so
It's
far.
like, yeah, the NHS is currently, badly underfunded and apparently, and, struggling, and people are waiting 12 hours outside hospitals. And you're telling me that in the middle of that, in the middle of this, COVID stuff and all of that, you've just had the time to just make this app? No. I have a feeling that this is one of the other apps that we've repurposed. And that wasn't clean, Ken.
Yeah. And the other one, it's like, oh, we don't have enough doctors and nurses. It's been 2 fucking years. You could have rushed a bunch of people through a nursing degree.
No, but they were too busy hiring middle management.
Mm-hmm. Literally. But, like, dead set. They could have... Like, skip some of the less important stuff, like the on-site the on-site practicals, and put a bunch of people through a 3-year nursing degree in 2 years. Boom, done. What's that? We've got as many new nurses as we wanted, because they could have easily gone to all the people who were out of work, sitting there on the unemployment, and been like, "Hey, would you like a guaranteed income and qualification?" But no, that would have actually solved the fucking problem.
Yeah, instead they're like, let's put everybody's national insurance up. Let's people who are already struggling because we paid everyone to sit on ass for a couple of years while giving them money that was apparently free. And now let's take even more money, throw it at the NHS, like, on the same day, and this was the thing that really pissed me off, like, almost the same day that they announced that they were putting the national insurance up for everybody, so everybody's taxes went up for the NHS, to help the NHS. There was advertisements for diversity and inclusion offices for the NHS. It's like, fucking excuse me? Like, you're struggling so badly, and the salaries on these jobs were, well, more than most people would earn. You could have hired 2 or 3 nurses for the salary on those jobs, and it's like, right, okay.
Yeah.
Like, is that where this extra money's going? Because, if it were genuinely struggling and you were like, look, we're gonna use this money to train and hire, 100,000 nurses. It's like, fine, if you're actually gonna do that with it. But no, you find middle management, pencil pushers being hired with it.
Yep. And that's the thing, like, oh, we've got such a shortage. They literally could have been through a restructured uni course by now. And that's considering the high level of nurses, like, just your basic bog standard nurse is like 18 months. Could have pushed them through in like 8 months to a year. All your nursing assistants, could have rushed them through in a month or 2.
Hell, you could have rushed the current nursing assistants through in less, because they've at least got some, having done like care work before, you do kind of get a feel for what, the nurses are doing. You probably could have rushed them through quicker, like, okay, you've got some on-site experience.
Yep, and like your first level nurses, easily just, 6 months, we've upgraded you into a real nurse. Like, it's not a fucking complicated idea. Like, yes, it'll cost some money, but it'll actually solve the pissing problem. And, like, you wanted to increase unemployment.
Instead, what they did was they shut everything down on pain of, oh, it can't cope. See, it's overwhelmed. It's like, it gets overwhelmed every year. Like, this is not a new headline. You look back through the years, They ran the
literally
headline, the
every year.
NHS is overwhelmed, there's no beds, blah, blah, blah. Every goddamn year. It's the same headlines. It's like, okay, fine.
It's like,
You're,
like you've been
it
short on
always,
nurses and doctors for the last 20 years, but now it's a fucking problem?
but this year it's like, okay, let's cancel everything else. So now
And
everybody's
now all of a
operations
sudden,
are behind,
7-year
there's
backlog.
backlogs, there's missed cancer diagnoses. It's just, what a mess. Apparently there's people now waiting outside of hospitals in ambulances for up to 12 hours. Well, those ambulances can't get back on the road. So that's ground to a halt because people can't get out of A&E onto wards because the wards are full because nobody can get discharged, and it's just like, oh my god, what a mess has been made of this because it was all on hold for 2 years.
Yep. And just what they've done with the unemployment is ridiculous. Like, oh, we're going to force your company to lay you off, and then we're going to turn around and pay you a stupid amount of money to sit on your ass. And like they're like, oh, because of COVID, everyone on unemployment deserves $1,200 instead of the normal $600. Right. So what you're telling us is that for the last forever you've been paying us too little. Like now, all of a sudden, you've decided that the unemployment should be this much. Right, so you've been underpaying everyone. Because they've got no interest in helping people get off unemployment.
No.
Like they want people to stay on unemployment so they can artificially raise the unemployment rate to drive down the price of wages. And then it's just about punishing the people on unemployment. Like if they actually wanted them to get employed, they'd be like, here's money you can actually live off and then afford shit. Like, what, you want to get a license to drive a forklift? Yeah, we'll just pay for that. Go, not a fucking problem. But no, instead, they'd much rather go, here's enough money to just stay alive, so you're on unemployment for the next 10 years.
Yeah, I mean, I think you've probably got it. I think it's probably a slightly different situation where you are. Like, because I think you were saying there's just simply not enough jobs.
Yeah.
Like over here, I do suspect that some of it is that, you know, there are jobs if you're willing to do something that you may not particularly enjoy for a while to just get on the career ladder.
Yeah. There's definitely a lot of that. But like that's the it's annoying. Like I think that some of the Scandinavian countries have the right idea. For like the first year after you lose your job, they pay like 70% of your last wage, and then you go down to a baseline. I imagine that's somewhat successful at getting people new work.
Yeah. Because you don't want to put it up too much, because it shouldn't be necessarily a comfortable thing, because that does deter looking for new work.
Yeah.
You should be more comfortable in employment.
Struggle, but yeah, you want it to be, for pretty much everyone, better to be working. But also, you don't want it to be so low that people are offing themselves, because by the time they've paid for rent and electricity, they have no money for food.
Especially in cases where, you know, you've just lost your job, and it's like, okay, you know, you clearly haven't been purposefully, you know, sitting on dole as long as possible because you were comfortable on it. Like, you've just hit kind of hard times, and it's...
Yeah, well, that's it. That's why I reckon, like, pay a percentage of what they were earning beforehand, because, like, you get absolutely shagged. Like, if you're used to a lifestyle that your income supports, then all of a sudden, you're reduced to less than a quarter of that. It's like all of a sudden, you're in debt, and you're getting in more and more debt, because you just see the interest building.
Well, now we've got the new added thing of the fuel prices and the gas prices going just through the roof.
And the food prices going up as well.
Well, my point... hang on. My point being... Sorry, I was in the middle of a point there. Not just about the prices themselves, but with the gas prices. So for like gas and electricity and whatnot, they've capped it for residential, but they never capped business. And so the companies are now offing their loss on the residential onto small businesses. And so now small businesses are just starting to collapse because they can't pay their electric bills, which is causing more unemployment.
Like, the government's never cared, at least as far as Australia goes, the government's never cared about actually stopping unemployment. In fact, they'd be quite happy with 50% unemployment as long as they weren't losing out and people weren't hanging them. Because the more unemployment, the lower wages are.
Mm. As long as they're still getting their salary, it really doesn't matter to them, does it?
Oh yeah, I love how, like, say, Dictator Dan from Victoria earns 6 to 7 times the median income for Australia. That's like hell that bastard deserves that. I haven't really looked into it, but I've strongly suspected that we should be tying our politicians' salaries to a multiple of the minimum wage. But I'm sure that wouldn't end a disaster when they're like, hey, yeah, minimum wage is now $30 an hour.
Of course, nobody's getting paid it because everybody's now replaced all the minimum wage workers with machines.
Yeah. But that doesn't matter to the politicians because they're getting paid a percentage. Basically, I think the solution is to get rid of politicians.
Because at that point, why would you not replace your minimum wage workers with machines? Like, you could have 10 cashiers at minimum wage of $30 an hour, or you could have 10 machines with one cashier running them.
Yeah. Well, I was at one of the largest Australian stores a while back. They didn't have a single register open. They had one person manning self-service checkout, and if I had been the only one there and hadn't been taking the disabled guy around to do his shopping, I would have left the trolley full of shit and walked out.
I mean, so I've got to be honest, I actually quite like the self-scan option because you don't have to interact with people.
I like it I do enjoy it as an option. But the problem is it lets them get away with having one person and 20 machines instead of, 20 minimum wage employees.
Yeah, and I get that, but I also prefer the machines personally.
I get that.
In fact, honestly, sometimes I wish even the machine would shut up. When the machine's trying to have a fucking conversation, you're like, can you shut up as well? Like, I came here so I didn't have to have a conversation.
Seth says it's the job of politicians to protect and support the population, not themselves. I wish someone would tell the politicians.
Yeah, nobody told the politicians that, I'm afraid.
I think we should have more beheadings until the politicians get the message.
That might be getting a bit spicy for my channel, especially for your Twitch.
Oh, yeah, probably. Yeah. Legal, of course. But just the amount of corruption's
after trial.
Yeah. After trial. But the amount of corruption is just mind-boggling. Like, they do it publicly.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, now there isn't any repercussions at all, and that's the problem, Whether it be that or whether it actually be jail time or what. Like, they just have to apologize. Oh, I'll step down. I'm sorry. Blah blah blah, and that's it. There's no repercussions. Nothing at all.
Even if they even have to step down,
and then
like half the time they don't even apologize.
And then within a couple of years, they're back in office again in another position. I mean, look at Mancock. Like, he was disgraced, not only for, publicly cheating on his wife, but also for breaking his own goddamn rules. And, he's snuck back in again now. He's back in the public. He's, I wouldn't be surprised if he's back in the cabinet in a few years because, he doesn't care. No, he broke his own goddamn laws, and he's like, "Oh well, no, I did. It wasn't. It was guidance." It's like you'd have happily stood by where the police arrested people on that guidance. Don't even pretend you didn't.
Yeah. Like, not far from me, actually, there was a place where the mayor was arrested, then the entire council was disbanded. Deputy mayor's back as a councillor.
Yeah, there's no repercussions, and
Like,
it is partially.
You tell me for 5 seconds that the deputy mayor didn't know everything the mayor was up to.
It is partially our fault, as well, the public's fault, because we often say like, oh well, politicians always lie. We all know politicians always lie, and it's like, but why is that not a bigger deal than that? That should be a massive deal.
Should be.
They get put in office on their word of what they say they'll do, and then we're like, oh well, they all lie. It's like, well, maybe we should start punishing them for lying until they stop lying.
Like the moment they're caught in a lie, it should be immediate prosecution.
But no, it's if they get caught and it's a bad enough lie, then they're like, oh, I guess I'll resign. No repercussions, no punishment.
5 minutes later, they snuck in a back door somewhere, or they were earning $1 million from some private company
or
doing
book
nothing.
deals, or giving talks. Like, it's not. Even if they lose the job or give up the job, it's not a punishment.
No.
There's no deterrent for screwing the public over.
Prime Knight says, but if a politician likes or retweets the wrong thing, he is now a leper. Yeah, they can get away with blatant corruption. But if they do any wrong thing...
I mean, yeah, look at Orange Man. He said the wrong things on Twitter. Oh no. Like, yeah, but... I mean, look what the other side is doing, though.
Yes. And, oh no, he said the wrong thing on Twitter. Yes, and that kept North Korean man under control. Trump was just crazy enough that North Korean man wasn't going to push him.
North Korean man was like, oh, he might actually do it.
Be crazy enough to nuke me.
Maybe I'll stop threatening to nuke this man. He might nuke me back.
Yep, and then Trump walked over the border into North Korea to meet the bugger. But no. He thought the wrong thing and he said it in a way that the general public understood. Therefore evil. Meanwhile, the big guy... Yeah. No one's looking into that.
Why would anyone do that?
Yep, Mithrin says, meanwhile, just before running, they loved him for 4 or 5 decades and kept having him be himself as a guest star in shows frequently. They loved him until he wasn't a Democrat. Like, yeah, he guest stars in a bunch of stuff, like, one of the Home Alone movies.
I'm surprised they haven't cut him out yet.
Me too, but I was literally, I was seriously surprised by that.
How have they not cut him out yet? Just completely unperson him. Why tower so dirty? I think people were actually surprised with Orange Man that he actually, at least for the most part, tried to do the things he said he was going to do.
Yep.
I mean, he didn't get all of them done. I think he expected to have 4 more years, and he did drop the ball on a few things that he really should have focused on earlier. The social media thing definitely being one of them, he dropped the ball there because the social media thing kind of crucified him in the end.
Paraplanator Missionary says that they did cut Orange Man out of the TV version of Home Alone. It might have been Australia that didn't, which kind of makes more sense, but yeah. I'm not surprised by that in the slightest.
Well, I have to say I haven't watched Home Alone in a while, so I'm not surprised by that.
Well, yes, we would like to be worse than our so-called lying enemies claim we are. Taking lessons from Stalin there, how to unperson someone. But then again, he is their hero. Speaking of, did you see my joke earlier when you were fighting with your internet?
I'm not sure. I didn't see much while I was fighting with my internet. I was just swearing.
Because I was letting chat know that your internet had made like Biden on a bike and fallen over.
Oh, that was funny. I actually picked up a new white pill for Monkey.
Ooh,
earlier.
Excellent. We like white pills.
I wonder if he's. I don't think he's watching. Let me see if I can find it. The thing is, it's one of those things that it's probably gonna be kind of out of date by the time. But speaking of Biden, let me see if I can bring it up. Come on. Wait just a second. Not you, the browser thingy. Can I just share my browser? Browser. Video capture, image. Window capture. That's probably the one I want. Add source. Browser.
Prime Knight says America had their golden age with Orange Man. Now they have a rotting corpse, which they must sacrifice 1,000 scoops of ice cream to, and at least 73 young girls.
Haha! I don't know that you're gonna be able to see this, Bezek. You might have to like quickly just watch it on the stream, or I could actually just send you a link.
Yeah, I can watch on stream.
Alright. I'm gonna play this.
America is a nation that can be defined in a single word. I was going to put him. America is a nation that can be defined in a single word. I was going to put him.
Exactly.
How enlightening.
We'll never know what that word was.
What was that word, Biden?
And remember the aggro that they gave Orange Man over Kafuffy. Kafifi.
Whatever it was.
It's like, yeah, dude typoed. Okay, great. We've all made a typo. But that, it's like, just watch. So good, I think he's trying to summon Cthulhu. Black 1917 has tipped $1 to say, "Hi Bezek, hi Disco, how's Kitty?" Kitty, I think, is a bit warm. He didn't even come down and greet me earlier. Like, I really had to keep calling him down the stairs. And eventually he came down. I was like, "What are you wanting?"
To make sure you're still alive, silly.
It's like, you didn't run down the stairs to say hello. He's like, "Oh, fine. Oh my god, this is nearly clean. This is a really big map.
It is. And it's not even the largest. Like, there's some really crazy ones that you might not have gotten to yet.
No, probably not. I've just done the helicopter.
Oh, yeah, you've seen nothing yet.
I didn't realize there was so much more.
No spoilers.
No spoilers.
But you ain't seen nothing yet.
Ooh. When your president suddenly asks, "Where am I?"
The White House, Brandon. Just have some ice cream and shh. Oh, you fell off your bike. Here, sniff this little girl. That'll make you feel better.
The scary part is like, it doesn't. I don't think it gets better if he gets removed. Like, then we get giggles.
No. Well, that's it. Like, if he gets removed, we replace Demented with actively evil.
Like, yay, it gets worse.
Yay, my catchphrase. But wait, it gets worse.
I'm afraid I can't do it with the accent. Oh, we must be nearly done with this one.
You've still got a couple more floors to go. It's really dirty up here.
Oh
no, you're right, on the level below me. Thank goodness.
I was gonna say, it's on 97%. There can't be that much more to do.
You'd like to think so, wouldn't you?
I would like to think so. It's one of those ones that it's a lot of, like, not really, really small bits, but I can't just, like, you know, find a nice area and just...
It's not like there's just a massive floor or something.
I have to keep, you know, yeah, the big floors are nice. I quite like the ones that are big maps, but not an awful lot of, like, little bits.
Well, sadly, this ain't it.
This ain't it. It's true.
Prime Knight says if Sleepy Joe did nothing for the whole presidency, he would have better ratings.
He actually would.
Had you have... No, that's definitely not Susan friendly. I'll have to leave that comment.
Yeah, just say that one with
After Dark on Odyssey.
say that one in the inside voice.
Yeah.
I don't know, like, with the Sultans After Dark, I hope it's not going to run into white bills. We're going to have to kind of figure out the timing of that.
Well, the solution is to get Monkey to join Sultans, and then problem's done.
Yeah, but I don't want to start white bills too late, because then that runs too much into Bargecast, and I'll lose most of the viewers.
Yeah. Nah. Then again, we may... Who knows?
Can't have the whole day, Bezek. Well, apparently Trim's not showing up this week or next week. Forget. Whee! Wash the Bezek. I'm sure you just dinged. Were you dirty, Bezek?
No. Back off on it. This wall frame is dirty. Why is this wall frame dirty? The one in the corner.
This one?
Ah. Yes, Disco missed a spot.
You were doing
Windows.
this one. Sure you were doing this one.
I was never inside.
I don't believe you.
Wall base and 2 office walls.
All the way back down again.
Yeah.
All the way back down. Can we just like... No? Oh!
No, it's
Yes.
this wall base, that's helpful.
And 2 office walls. Office wall is here. Nope. Office wall. Office wall. Office wall. Office wall. Must be upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Whee! Office wall. No. Right up here. I bet
It's probably that bit that's under the... Yeah. There's a bit under here.
Oh yeah, I see it.
You're too high. Yeah, there you go.
Yay! Woo! That time lapse a little fast.
Yeah, because it fits the whole thing into a short amount of time, and damn tower.
Why does it look like you were flying?
Because clearly it doesn't render the scaffolding. Ooh, how much do we have? Do we have enough for a super maxi power wash yet? No, nowhere near enough.
Oh no.
We need 5,000 for the next one.
Alright, we could probably do We can do a little bit more. Let me turn the light on. It's starting to get dark.
Yes, how long until your other thing, anyway?
About 45 minutes. So we can do some more.
Okay. We can do a couple of... we can do a penny farthing, couple of cars.
Or we could do one big man.
We don't have any available yet.
I guess we'll do a penny farthing in a couple of cars then, Bezek. We'll go with your suggestion, I suppose.
Look, penny farthing.
That won't take us very long.
Yeah. It's very wasty.
We might have to get the swirly one.
Yeah.
Oh, look at it go up with the
Well,
swirly.
that's alright. You like the swirly one.
I do. You stop it.
I was wondering how long it would take you to realise that was intentional.
I was giving you the benefit of the doubt. I want to do that again.
Ah, dear.
From now on, Bezek will be like, why do you assume I'm doing everything on purpose? It's like, I wonder.
Clean.
Seat support.
Got it.
Here we go.
Whoa, quick time lapse. No. Dirt
Zoom.
evaporates. Oh dear.
I like how it doesn't actually render the water. I've just noticed that. Pick the next one, Bezek.
I has. Just waiting on disco to load.
Oh, I'm here. I was drinking tea. And there's a car.
Fair enough.
Oh,
Drinking tea is acceptable.
This,
Lennon Miller says, you might find the odd streaky line where Bert tried to clean it with his power washer, dribble washer more like haha.
Haha.
Yeah, not thanks, bitch. I'm sure he appreciates being called out like that.
Where the hell has this thing been?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Not
This
su-
already calls for the swirly.
Yep. Like, I'm pretty sure this is gonna need almost entirely the swirly. This might even be a good one for soap.
Yeah, this one usually is probably the better one. Should we swipe up?
It's up to you. You're the one that wanted to
what?
save up for things.
Yeah, it's not that expensive. Let's
Did we
get some
actually have
equipment.
the soap equipment though, as well as the
I'm gonna
soap
have to buy
bottles?
it. Oh god, that's expensive. 600 just for that.
We can
Never
just-
mind.
Okay.
Leonard Miller says, by Jiminy, that's right. I used to race this beast all over. It's got a grunt like an angry rhino. Heck, I won the 1989 champions in it.
We don't care.
Yeah, right. I wasn't even alive then. Not my fucking problem.
We'll just use the swirly on it.
Yeah. Silly swirly.
Swirly.
Swirl harder. Swirly, swirl harder.
Like, where the hell has this guy had this thing? It is icky.
How does it have that much moss on it?
Cars
Did he
should
leave
not
it in
be.
the woods for 30 years?
Cars should not be green.
No. Yeah, even Seth's like, what happened to that car? Good question.
That's a really good question. And whatever it is so, like... It's not even coming off with the Spread
The
nozzles.
game reckons it is moss. I don't believe you.
On why would there be moss on the car? Okay, it does kind of come off with the yellow nozzle. If you go over it
Yeah.
slowly.
You're really up close.
I'm gonna try and get most of it off with the yellow nozzle, and then we'll go over it with the swirly if we need to.
Robub's like, did this man crash into a septic truck? That wouldn't explain the moss. Prime Knight says that ain't moss, that's a lawn-covered car.
Well, covered car.
Lennon Miller says, how long will you be? I was thinking of taking the car for a tear-up down the old abandoned sewer system. Mate, if it's been sitting there for that long, I don't think you'll be able to get the doors open.
Well, if it's grown a moss on it, so you know it's obviously been there a while. Right, let's get up here.
Dolores Miller says, I've had a word with Lenny and certainly not going to be tearing it up down the sewer system. We'll be sticking to Main Street for now. Yeah, on the back of a tow truck, maybe. I do not hide out hope for this vehicle.
It is.
Pride Knight says, I fear for the undercarriage and the brakes on that car. Yeah.
Game. Game. Ah. There we go. That's better. Oh, the top is rusty.
Yeah, Mithrin says, a car that dirty and that much moss, I might not want to open the trunk before informing authorities.
It is a little icky.
Gardrim's like, WD-40 was starting to move. You don't want to dissolve the rust on this car. I think that's all that's keeping it together.
Potentially. Or the moss. Moss might also be keeping it together.
Yeah, probably the moss. Definitely the moss.
Swirly.
Okay, well, it's dirty. This is.
The top is dirty.
Everything's dirty. What's the question?
The top. Oops.
Very dirty.
Swirly.
Ooh, number plate, rear, and the car. Thanks. Thanks a lot.
Probably the top. I'm currently cleaning the top. Should be done soon.
Car? The hell do you mean by car? Okay, yeah, just generically the body.
The car is still slightly dirty. Yes.
Yeah, there we go.
Yay! Job complete. Yeah, that car was held together by moss. I think it's more moss than car.
How are we doing for time, Disco?
Oh, we still got another 35 minutes.
Oh, excellent. We can clean the fire truck.
Yay!
Fire truck! Wee, 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 wee.
No, that's assuming that we're streaming at 10. I assume we are streaming at 10.
I mean, it would be nice to know this for sure. I mean,
Let's have a look. See if Kyle has put the stream
Disco
on.
definitely needs a calendar.
Well, no, it's sometimes difficult to tell with Kyle because obviously he's on a different time zone.
Ah, yes.
I don't see a stream stub from him yet. Let me just double check. He wants to stream at the normal time. We got, and I believe we're doing Stellaris tonight. Training wheel sounds.
Stellaris. I've looked at Stellaris and been like, that looks too complicated for me to be bothered getting into.
I didn't really have a choice. Kyle was like, "We play in Stellaris." Like, okay, okay. It looks to be like there's a lot going on, but you could pause it, and by pause it I mean you make everybody pause, which is funny.
Cowboys here. Hello, Disco and Bez. Hope it's all good on your end of the pond. Hi, chat. Yeah, hello. How did they let it get this rusty? Like, I could understand it being covered in dirt and crap.
Yeah, I was just wondering, like, why is it rusty?
Like everything else, yeah, I guess it's a fire truck. But the rust. Like, come on, guys. Have some pride in your equipment. Prime Knight says, I like alien fish mummy and Slash. She's part of capitalist mob faction. Right. I see.
It's the German I need to watch out for. When he's like, yes, we'll work together. If you let me take this thingy, then I'll let you have this thingy. And then, you know, he doesn't actually do the trade. And you're like, German, you've just taken both. And he's like, heh, 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 heh. It's like,
German noises.
A German want to be attacked. He's like, no.
A German get attacked.
No, he gave it to me in the end. I was like, lying German noises. He's like, no, mistaken German noises. Clumsy German noises. Like, German,
Yeah, I mean,
Black 1917 says it's not rust, it's dirt and volcanic ash. There's definitely rust.
There was definitely rust. On the control panels, it's covered in rust.
There is also ash, but there's also rust.
Denver Drill says, you know, there's a theory that the cat's not really missing. That the mayor's using it as a distraction device, so no one notices all that pipeline stuff. God's sake. Say corruption. What is it about corrupt people and blocking pipelines?
Don't know. Stupid, dirty thing.
But enough about Trim.
It must be time for Trim's yearly bath by now.
Yes.
It's about that time.
Throw him in the ocean, and by the time he comes out, he should be a trimsicle.
I mean, I assume it doesn't take long to become a trimsicle around Norway.
Nah. Well, it is summer, so it should be a nice warm, slightly above freezing for him.
Yeah, it'll take a few minutes instead of a few seconds for him to become a trimsicle.
Exactly. He'll be fine.
Shine. Ugh, it's not shiny. Not shiny at all.
No, not shiny yet.
Not shiny at all. Okay, let's do the windscreen. The windscreen will be nice. Oops.
So rusty.
Haha! He finally bought us the longer nozzle, chat.
We've had the longer nozzle for ages.
Have we? Last time I looked, we didn't. I assumed you
Well,
were being real.
Immediately after the last time.
I assumed you were being real stingy with the nozzles still.
No, I got us the long one. I'm not quite that stingy. Not quite. Close, but not quite.
I don't have to get quite so close to it now then. Yeah, we need the spinny nozzle. Spinny, spinny.
Bumper, why are you so rusty?
It is a bit icky.
It's just covered in rust. Really unprofessional.
Should look after their fire truck.
Yes, lives literally depend on it. Calvin Miller says, "Hey bud, do you know if the mayor's cat's still missing? I'm up at the volcano, where I think I see him on the outer rim. I'm going in for a closer look."
Oh, good luck with
Well,
that.
that sounds like a stupid idea.
Look, I feel like the problem will solve itself.
Yeah, cat's smart enough to leave if he's in trouble.
But the human is
Then again, I
apparently
can
not.
totally imagine a cat hanging out near a lava flow for the warmth.
The cat's like, this is toasty.
Yeah, and everyone's panicking. The cat's just like, yeah, no, this is fine.
That seems like a very cat thing to do.
Sounds like a Bengal thing to do.
Yeah, pretty much. Donald93 says, I'm surprised that the firefighters did not clean the truck themselves, as it is their truck to clean. I know, right? It's not like they don't have, hoses and stuff.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure their hose is higher pressure than ours too.
Yeah, but does it have the spinny nozzle?
Probably not.
That's the real question.
Probably doesn't need the spinning nozzle. So much rust. Like, at least get the don't let it get rusty, guys.
Yeah, they take a poor care of this thing. Shame.
Oh, actually, that reminds me.
Shame.
This ladder is theoretically climbable. Or at least it used to be.
The one in the camper van is climbable.
This one used to be, yeah. It's being weird at the moment. I wanted to see if there were paw prints up here. Yes, there are.
Yay, Kitty was up there.
Yeah. Aura Smith and Jenny Pebbles. Hey, Doc, we have a lovely little job for you up at the house. God damn it, it's gone. Calvin Miller says it's definitely Ulysses. I can see his funny leg.
Okay.
That's nice. Why would a cat hang out 10 feet from a lava flow, though? Because it's warm and tasty.
Yeah, it's warm. Why would it not? It's a cat.
Like, have you never met cat before? He says, I guess it's the world's best log fire. Yes. Well done. You've put 2 and 2 together and come up with a number approximately between 3 and 5.
Mithrin says, I imagine a kitten just intentionally knocking objects from a counter or table into the lava.
A cat totally would.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, this panel is icky.
Very icky. Like, do the valves even turn? Silly firefighters.
There we go. Now it's clean.
Where's Steppy Stool? There's Steppy Stool.
This side wasn't too bad.
Yeah. really dirty.
Most of this I just needed the white nozzle.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Prime Knight says, I was wrong. Fish Money is in endless space too. Pick of her in gaming safe for it. And then he says, it's weird when I have better stance to create myself than some reporters. Some? Did you? No, I just fell off the stair. I thought you'd stolen it.
The question is, can I?
Probably. Hey, if you push me off it, you definitely can.
I think that was a fantastic maneuver.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. And we're gonna need the swirly in here. Gonna need the swirly in here.
Yeah. Oh, those steps are still dirty. This is a horribly rusty truck.
Nope, now they're clean. Oh, come on. There we go. It's clean. Get under here. What? Why do you giggle?
Nothing.
Mithrin. That would be the best, but sort of amusing. But also the idea scenario above. Yeah, Mr. I'm not reading every comment. I'm just kind of skimming through them. So, idea above, but with Kib's Arch at Disco, but animated Scooby-Doo cartoon style. Imagine a Family Guy piece of candy scenario, Kib's and Arch with raspberry pastries. Well, Arch kind of is a bit like a cat. Like, I don't know if you've seen the highlights thing I did with Barch. Let me grab it. Where we were playing Deep Rock Galactic and Barch was like, Barch is gonna open this bug cocoon thing and let the big monster out. And we're like, no, and he just stops, looks at us, and then hits it. And I animated it because I thought it'd be funny. It took me weeks to animate, but it was worth it.
Silly snow cone noises?
Not even silly. He literally was like a cat.
Ridiculous. Calvin Miller says, okay, I'm within a whisker of Ulysses now.
Alright, let me see about sharing this window capture again. And I think it's this
we're
one.
Up on this outcrop and Mount Rushless is rumbling more than ever.
That was way better.
Rush less as opposed to rush more. Well done.
Yeah, so this is the video. Is this... No, this is not the right one. This is this one. Yes.
Oh, this is up. Arch, what are you doing, Arch? What are you doing?
So the context is we're on one of the missions with like the boss bugs, and so you pop the cocoon things, and we've just walked past this cocoon and we're like, oh, this is a terrible place for it to be because we're in like this narrow corridor, We're like, oh, this is a terrible location. And this is what happened when Barch found it.
Oh,
This is a
Arch, what are you doing? Arch, what are you
No,
doing?
no,
Don't.
no.
This is a
Arch, what are you doing? Arch, what are you doing?
No.
Don't.
No.
Goes every time though.
I did nothing wrong.
You fucking
Like,
retard! There's nowhere to go. We're dead. I mean, Bubbles, you better be fucking digging fast. Oh.
Yes. So yeah, that was Barch being a kitty cat, and honestly, that took me so long to animate, but it was worth it.
Well, the important thing is that it was worth it.
I think it
The
came out.
rust-
I think it came out really well. But yeah, and then he's like, "I did nothing wrong." And then later on, we were like, "Barch, why did you hit him?" And he's like, "Because you told me not to." It's like,
So he's basically trim.
It's like, for fuck's sake, Barch, man. But yeah, Arch just reminded me so much of a cat in that I animated him to be Arch Cat. And you have no, because that video that I actually put in there, it had one of the shakiest cameras I've ever seen. Like, cause she like runs across the room with the camera as the cat's doing it. So trying to like get everything in the right place for the video, it took days of tracking the motion of that thing manually, because it's funny, but it came out worth it. It's not quite as good as the pencil video, more so because I enjoyed the reaction of the comments in that video. We were like, no, I'm scarred for life. I mean, my coffee came out my nose, but I'm scarred for life.
Oh dear.
I was like, that was the reaction I was hoping for. Funny but horrifying. The ladder is done.
Yay! So what's missing?
Must be a few things.
A hose.
The hose? The dirty hose.
Ah, the hose.
The hose are still dirty.
Hose. Do we like dirty hose this week?
2 wheels, windscreen wipers, and a wing mirror. Time for the swirly.
Yes, definitely time for swirly. And a wing mirror. Is it this one? Yes, it actually is.
There we go.
Yay! Yay!
That didn't take us very long at all.
No.
There any
time lapse.
sign of the Kyle stream yet? No. No, there is not. Any response from Mr. Kyle yet? No. Is he in the channel yet? No, we can do some more.
What do we have? Oh, we have the RV. Oh, okay.
I guess we'll do the RV.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's our only option.
Yep. It's a dirty RV. Disco here? Disco here.
I am here. Sorry, I was yawning.
Aura Smith, just want to say how grateful Jenny and I are for everything you've done for us. It's really helped us get on our feet.
Uh-huh.
Well, that's nice. Don't care. Shut up, pay me. It sounds silly, but watching the house when no one else would make such a difference. And as for the car, I don't care. Silence.
Pay us. What I want to know is, how is all your stuff so goddamn dirty?
Yeah, what the hell did you do to it? Oh, there are some of the future levels that I'd really like to see your reaction to on stream.
I mean, you
They're
will.
glorious. Yeah,
you,
it might be your first reaction to necessarily.
maybe. We're almost caught up to where I am, to be fair. I did the helicopter and then... Was the helicopter the last thing I did? I think the helicopter was the last thing I did.
Oh, that's not very far away at all.
And I think I currently have the option of a cottage or one other place.
Mm.
I did the mayor's house. That's kind of meh. I
The mayor's
I
house.
didn't enjoy that level because you got to do everything from a distance.
Yeah, that's annoying. Laura Smith says, our driving Miss Pebble's live streams flopped. The fans just want Esther, so we sold the car for a lot. I mean a lot. I mean a yes, we do want to supersize lot.
Uh-huh. Why is it telling us?
I really don't know. Cool, that means you can pay more for the job.
Like, I'm rich. Like, great. Okay, give me more stuff then.
Yeah, give me money. Unless I'm rich, unless you're giving me a share, I don't care. Like silence, woman.
Cleaning. Oh my god, these rusty ones are kind of annoying though. They're not. It's not as fun to do the rusty ones.
No, very much not.
I guess this is where the soap really shines.
Yeah.
I think I used quite a lot of soap on this when I did it myself. Like I gave it a once over with one of the wider nozzles, and then just went over again with the soap to take the nasty stuff off.
Understandable. Under the RV. Sadly I'm not, but it's close enough.
Cubes and Arch say they want you and them to co-op with Razor, and Razor also said the same about all of you. That would be cool. Razor like Deep Rock Galactic and Battletech, so did Cubes and Arch. Yeah, I don't see why not. I know that Kyle had mentioned something about Razor. The thing is, I don't think Barch likes Deep Rock. But he might make an exception, I guess, if Razor wanted to play it. Barch didn't really see the charm in Deep Rock, which is a shame because it's a fun little game, but it wasn't for Barch. I don't know if you played much Deep Rock.
Me?
Yeah.
No, none at all.
Oh, it's adorable. It is an adorable game. And you get to kill the boogs.
Ooh, boogs. So what you're saying is Monkey Stream.
Monkey Stream. I'm not sure. I haven't seen Monkey play games like that. That's not to say he wouldn't like it, but I haven't seen him play any games similar, so I don't know if he would or not. Let's give it a once over with the big nozzle.
Yes, so dirty. Rust everywhere.
Gonna have to give it another going over, but just to get it.
Yes, die, Rust, die. Yeah, the Rust is significantly less fun.
Yeah, I have to say, like, I prefer, like, the big maps with just, you know, even a massive floor to just sit and kind of work your way along is nice, but the rusty levels, like, just, I don't have as much fun on the rusty levels.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's nicer when you can just see the dirt just disappear.
I'll take just the dust off it first so we can see where we're at.
Oh, you're up top already.
Yeah, I'm just getting the dust off.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe with how forgiving it's being, it'll forgive some of the rust if I take all the dirt off of it.
Psycho Dad wants to know how you wash away rust. Really powerful pressure washer.
You get this swirly nozzle out. That's how you wash away rust.
Or it's this like, we want you to have the RV. We can't have her sitting idle. She's born for the open road. Or maybe you can take your job to other counties. Or maybe you know someone on the lookout for one. Sadly, we do. It's like that Bellender keeps messaging us about crap. Like, bitch, do you want this done or not? Stop messaging me.
Like, I have to keep putting my washer down to check my phone instead of cleaning the rust. Making the job take longer. Ugh.
Oh dear.
I don't like the rusty bits.
No, not fun. I mean, I've been going around doing like the mud guards and bottom treatment, and I barely ran to the front yet.
I mean, to be fair, I've done most of the front.
Yeah.
So most of the front and most of the roof. It's 87% clean, you know?
Yeah.
You know, we're getting there.
It's mostly just lots and lots of rust to blast away.
It's a little icky. Didn't she say we could have it? I mean, so we don't need to clean it. We could just take it and say we cleaned it.
Also, if we can have it, why is she paying us for it?
I don't know.
I mean...
Because it's supposed to be a gesture, like, oh, come and clean this. And then, you know, you do all the work, and they're like, haha, surprise, it's yours now. And it's like, yay, I could have just not cleaned it.
Yeah. Oh, we're just selling it off to our dopey so-called friend anyway. And then again, are we even selling it? Hope we are.
I hope we are. I think we have a
Like
van
this ain't no
already.
charity.
Do we need it? I don't think we need it. We have a van. gosh. Oh my god, this is taking forever.
Prom Night says if that pressure washer was able to clean off rust, that car would be scrapped from pressure. Yes. Probably.
Yay, the roof is clean.
Yay!
Eh. Ah. I mean, the car already kind of looks like scrap at this point.
Yeah. It does. Yay, the right-hand side's done.
Yay, the top is done.
Silly, dirty bumper bar. Clean, damn you.
Spurly.
Ah, just rust everywhere as far as the eye can see.
Yeah, this is much less fun game. This is why I used a lot of soap when I did this. Like, I think I went through most of the soap that I could buy on this thing. It's just like I just want it done.
Yeah. Be clean! Be clean!
Ladder. Ladder. Oh, it's got freaking rust on the ladder. I can see it. Yep.
Grumble noises. And which is understandable.
There we go. Ladder is done.
Yay! Yay!
Alright, I think it's just this side now.
Yeah, which is still going to be a major drama, I'm sure.
Swirly, swirly.
Very much so.
Yeah, the chat seems to pretty much be in agreement that we probably would have wrecked the paint on the vehicle.
Oh yeah, any pressure washer that can take rust off. Paint. What's that?
Oh my god, 99% Bezek, 99%.
Woohoo! Die rust! Woo! Vent! Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, which one of the windows is dirty?
This
One of the
one.
ones on the left, is it?
Yeah, this one here.
And it wasn't nothing to do with being clean?
Yay!
Yay! Woohoo!
We done it! Alright, be there at Gibbsy stream yet, 'cause if there is. I do not see his ass in the streaming room. I do not see his stream in the subscription tab, so let's fire up another one.
Okay. It's the heli chopper.
Ooh, I don't know if we'll get all of it done, but I get some of it done.
It's up to the others that you're waiting for.
Oh, it's getting warm in here. I'm gonna have to open the window and hope no nasties fly in. I had a few weeks ago. I had opened the window. It was after the rat RP because I was still in the channel talking to Ketchup, and this I don't even know what it was. Like it kind of looked like a cockroach, but I don't think it was a cockroach. I think it was some kind of like weird ass beetle, and it was massive, and it kind of stumbled in, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? And then it starts flying around, and it looked like it had a big ass fucking stinger on its tail. I'm like, oh hell no. As I'm like chasing this thing around the room with a massive book, like, you come over here, bitch, and see what fucking happens.
Prime Knight says Disco sound so tired.
Daily Dose, you're gonna get bapped in a minute. Doing some spam in there. I'll set the bleach on you. Or Frank. I think Frank was in the chat, actually. He's like, no, sorry. I appreciate the enthusiasm.
Prime Knight says she needs a belly rub, some milk, and a nap. Wait, that's George.
Why not both?
You want Prime Knight to come give you a belly rub?
I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be Prime Night. But if he's offering... Black 1917 says, Kitty update, please. Kitty hopefully is still on the other side of the door because I've just opened the window. Well, at least the helicopter's not rusty, you know?
No, it's just very, very dirty.
I mean, I can kind of understand that, I suppose. But at least it's not rusty. I do not appreciate it being rusty. I don't like rusty things.
Must have been one heck of a bushfire.
I mean, they are near a volcano, so...
True, were they flying in it?
I mean...
Oh, Periplaneta has volunteered to give Disco a belly rub.
Yay, belly rubs. I also want the warm spot in front of the heater.
And some milk and some...
And to be able to sit in the ray of sun on the carpet. Expect to be fed 10 times a day.
An hour earlier progressively every day.
Yeah.
But also at those times.
Yeah. And if not, I will have to make loud protesting noises.
No, Pray Planeta. Disco no work, disco cat.
Black
Have you ever
says,
seen a cat do something?
Cat says, Black says, and I shall give head pats. I'm going belly rubs and head pats now.
Yeah. Until you get all uppity and go, claws.
Yes.
Prime Knight says, wasn't long ago I drank chocolate milk and had a nap during a Sunday. Felt heavenly.
I have to say, I do like a good nap.
Same. I don't remember what a good sleeping pattern is, though, to enjoy a proper nap.
That's because you've been streaming on the wrong time zone.
Yes. It is rather...
That is your
awkward.
punishment for being a convict.
I thought living in Australia was my punishment for being a convict.
These are the same thing.
I
It's all part of the same punishment, you know?
If this was the truth, I'd have better internet for streaming.
You get to be on the backwards time.
How the fuck are there cat paw prints on top of the helicopter, Disco?
Because after the cat walked over the fire engine, it then walked over the helicopter. Obviously.
But there are paw prints on the rotor.
I mean, it's a cat. That's what they do, you know?
True. True, I suppose.
Cats do get into some funny places.
Cats are such a funny... are an odd animal.
They are funny.
Prime Night says, I'm a night owl, so I don't get tired during the evening unless I've worked afternoon and get home after midnight. Yes.
I'll have to see. Actually, speaking of cats getting in really funny places, I am gonna have to see quickly if I can find. Find a picture that I think. Well, I know that Black will absolutely love.
Oh, is that the series of pictures you sent me?
No. These are older ones, and
oh, hold on.
it's George getting himself in some absolutely hilarious places. Let me see if I can find them.
Kitties in funny places.
They are hilarious. And I think they will make Black happy.
Happy Black noises.
I'm almost certain they shall make Black happy.
Yeah.
And we'll make Bezek clean a helicopter while I look for them.
Well, then I must want to see kitty pictures too.
The thing is, I know where they are. It's just, they're on my phone. And there are a lot of kitty pictures on my phone because every time the cat does something cute, I'm like, snap. Picture. Picture.
Yeah, Calvin Miller, who's someone, says, one thing's for sure, laying the chief know my predicament saved my bacon. I owe you one. Yeah, what? These people are weird. Also, in what universe would you let some random scrub with a pressure washer anywhere near a helicopter?
In this one. In this universe. I found one of them. I don't find the others. God freaking damn it. Where is it? I feel like I might have too many kitty pictures on my phone.
There is no such thing as too many kitty pictures.
Black's gonna be like,
refuse
oh
to
my
believe
god, kitty pictures.
Prime Knight says, I have wanted a short haircut with those stubby legs. Now I don't want more responsibilities. Responsibilities. Responsibilities are icky.
What I'm hearing is Prime Knight wants belly rubs on the spot in front of the fire. There we go. Right, I'm gonna put them for a second in Bezek's DMs, mostly so I can then move them onto my PC.
Oh, yay! I've got spam on Twitch.
On Twitch?
That's nice.
I thought you were gonna say I was spamming my DMs, but that's me. That was me. I done that.
No. Someone's like, we've got promo codes. We'll give you subscribers. I'm like, go fuck yourselves.
Sure. Good job, fellas. Save. Right. Now, Black, I need you to be calm.
I don't think Black has a calm setting.
I need
At least
you
not around kitties.
to be calm. Alright, we have George getting himself in the kitchen cupboard.
Yes, Prime Knight, exterminatus the bots.
Because he's the kind of kitty that just will open a cupboard and get in. So George is like, I'm a plate. Then we've got...
Kitty.
This was when I used to have pet rats. And I'd open up the rat cage to get the rat out. And I turned around. And
there was Kitty and...
this was the sight that I was met with. And yes, he put himself in there. For all he's pulling that face like, why you do this? He did it to himself.
That's the face of, I have met the consequences of my own actions, and I am not impressed.
And then we just have him being Bengali. This is King George, Mr. Black. This is King George.
No. Kitty.
And let's get rid of those. Blackstick. So cute. Yes, yes he is.
Him.
The problem is
Worship
he
him.
knows that he's cute. That's the issue. Like, he knows how cute he is. Black 1970s, let's worship him now!
Yes, worship the kitty.
And Psycho Dad says, hail to the king! You're gonna give that cat a bigger ego than it already has. And it already has a pretty big ego.
Yes, bow to King George.
I'm surprised he's not
Worship
been
the
at the
kitty.
door yet making noise. He must be snoozing.
Yeah, you snoozy kitty. Prime Knight's saying, I'm seeing some BS about the UK rail strike isn't about money but time management. Huh. And Calvin Miller in the game was like, there was another good thing that came out of it. You remember we moved into Florian's old place? Uh-huh. Well, guess who's the copter pilot now? Uh-huh.
Bezek,
Yeah.
Black says, if you want to understand cat bullshittery, read Searching for Dragons by Patricia C. Reed. Not even magic can stop them.
I swear I've read that. Hold on, let me check, because I'm certain I've read that.
Confused Bezek noises.
I've heard something similar to it. Enchanted Forest Chronicles. I mean, Magic Kitties does sound interesting.
Ooh, magic kitties.
I mean, it's not the first one that I've heard of that has Magic Kitties. Dealing with Dragons. Oh, okay, that series. I've seen it come up in my recommended from time to time, but... I mean, I don't think I'm necessarily the target demographic, so I never looked closer. But I mean, I'm not above reading a tween-age girl book. Especially if there's kitties and wagons.
Yeah, what's wrong with kitties and dragons?
Exactly, that's my point. I like kitties, and dragons are okay too.
I like dragons. Dragons. I'm pretty sure that wasn't clean game, but I'm not gonna argue the point.
Actually, very funny. I'll add it to the list. I should get back into reading again. It's been a while since I haven't sat down and read a book since I left my last job. Because Tell you one thing, you've got a lot of time to read when you're stuck on the train for 2 hours.
Yeah. I mean, you've no idea how many like stream series and audiobooks I went through when I was driving to work every day. So
Oh,
it was like
God.
2 hours each way, and so I would either put like a stream series on, like actually somebody had recommended, I think it was Cossie had recommended putting on Arch's Vrax series, and I'm like, you know what, screw it. It's got so many so many episodes. Sure, I'll put that on. I went through that in about a week driving. I went through multiple audiobook series. And I'm like, I keep running out of things to listen to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I imagine it was bad enough for reading. Like, 2 days and a book's done. It's like, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, that's the joys of commuting.
Yeah. It's also the disadvantage to being a really fast reader. You
Yeah.
find a nice book and it's gone in like 5 minutes.
Yep.
Like, god damn it.
I know that problem. Or I'll get in, if I'm actually like physically reading them, like if I get into a book, I'll
All of a
finish it the
sudden,
same day.
8
I'm
hours
just like,
have passed and you haven't eaten.
it's like, oh, book is done. It's like, what do you mean book is done? Like, book is
I mean,
done.
yeah.
I do remember when I was younger, like occasionally me and my mom would buy like a copy of the same book that we wanted to read, and I would sit there and I'd be like I'd read it, and then I'd look up from the book, and she would go, "Don't you dare! I'm only halfway through it." And I'm like, "Oh, read faster!" And I'm like, "I want to talk about it." She's like, "Don't you dare!" I'm like, "But somebody needs to talk about it with me."
Yeah. Yeah, Donald. I listen to audiobooks sometimes, but quite often I just read them myself because the audiobook's always too slow.
Yeah, but because I do a lot of driving, I do
Yeah,
listen
it's
to
different if
audiobooks
you're
when I'm driving, because it's actually quite nice to just drive along listening to a story.
Yeah. Yeah, when you're stuck on a train.
Yeah, I would probably read if I was on the train.
I mean, I put the sound cancelling headphones on, pumped up the music so I couldn't hear the drug fuck losers on the train,
Yeah.
and I'd read a nice book.
Be there a kib yet? No, I think the kib is dead.
So much intricate detail. It's a pain up here.
Why do you think I stayed down here?
Because you were getting kitty pictures?
Yeah, that too. You think it wasn't an excuse? You don't have to come out there.
Ah, dear.
I was providing the
I'll
kitty
take you
pictures
anyway.
and getting out of doing the details.
Rude.
Yeah.
Just rude.
Yeah.
Betrayed.
Oh well. Look, I'll help by doing the bottom of the rotor blades. How's that?
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Still betrayed.
I'm helping. See? Helping.
Help harder. Faster, better, stronger.
Yay. Best bit is that I'm getting the dings and you've done like half the work.
Grr.
It is rewarding me. Me. Yes, reward me, game. Reward me with dings.
Haha. Clean. Clean.
Ding.
Clean. Clean. So dirty still, but clean.
See you, Mithrin.
Ooh, favorite mythical beast, Bezek Disco. Ooh, that's a tough one.
I have to say dragons. I like dragons. They can do flying.
I mean, I am
fire
partial to
breathing.
dragons. Is there anything else I like
Dragons.
with dragons? Cats. Cats are
Oh.
mythical animals, right?
Let's go with yes. But what's still to clean, Bezek? What's still to clean? You've missed.
The helicopter.
That is very helpful. Thank
Aw. Prime says he's sad. His pet guinea pig is a pass before smartphones are common. Only has 1 or 2 pictures of it. Aww.
you. Aww. Yeah, I'm sad that some of my pets I don't have very many pictures of because they weren't really from the age of smartphones.
Mm-hmm.
Although my current pets, like I really am gonna have to move some of the pictures like off my phone and put them somewhere else because my phone is full. I'm not sad about it. I mean, it's full of kitty pictures,
Kitty pictures.
especially the ones of
Prime
Leo.
Knight
I'd like
says
to store
his
those.
is griffin or hippogriff.
Griffin's
Not a
kind of
bad
cool.
choice.
Yeah.
Is griffin a type of kitty?
I'm
Yeah,
not-
griffin's a type of kitty. It'll do. I'm willing to consider them as kitties.
We must be real. Aha! Oh, I see. There's dirt over here.
Dirty, 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 dirty.
See it. See it. Get it.
Okay, 99%. Landing gear. Whee! Down I come.
I think that's this one here. Oh. Right, this thing is in the way now. Just use a shoe over there. Thank you.
Paraplanasa says Shub Niggurath, best mythical creature. Debatable.
Don't know. I like dragons. Can't change my mind. Dragons is best.
Prime
Dragons.
Knight says Griffin is eagle, lion, or any big cat. Hippogriff is a horsey. Cool. So Griffin counts as a cat. It's a type of it's a type of kitty. It counts.
Yay, kitties. Mythical kitties.
Yeah. One of the best kinds. I swear cats do have magical powers.
I mean,
Like
they
the
at
amount of
least
times
believe that they
I've thrown
do.
the cat out, then turned round, and the bloody cat's in the room again.
Yes.
It's like, how?
And then there's the ability to turn themselves to liquid.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Or one cat will run past me, the other cat will run past them, the third cat will run past me, and then the first cat will run past me again. I was like, how? There is no other way past me.
Oh yeah, they can get into wherever.
Cats are magic.
Oh, do I finally have a kip? Is that finally a kip? It might finally
Can't
be
be.
a kip. Alright, apparently the kip is nearly ready.
Yay!
So once this dings, we will call this stream a
be
day,
good.
and I'll go and get ready to stream with the key. But hopefully, by the time we've done this, he'll have set up the stream stub for,
Transfers, hopefully, yes.
and then I'll be able to just.
Yeah. Prime Knight says, 9 loaves of excuse you.
It's time for Bezek's bath. What's still
Right.
to clean?
As it,
Tail
wash
fin.
tank, I think it's the bit. Oh, tail fin as well.
Tail fin, which I'm assuming
yes.
is over here.
Eh,
No, ending. There we go.
it's this stupid bit in here, I think.
Ugh, I want to do it there. Landing gears, 2 of 3.
Yeah, Empire Ant, you're well on your way to earning yourself a timeout, mate.
No squiggles. Apparently, this landing gear here is,
But where?
I don't know, I don't even see any dirt on it,
Oh, it's up here.
Aha!
Okay.
Oh no, the tire is still dirty, apparently. Or is it a different tire? Maybe it's a different tire. Doesn't necessarily have to be the same tire. Water tank. Tire. Oh, it's definitely this tire. Aha!
Aha, excellent.
Aha!
Why water tank no clean?
I don't know. Tail rotator drive shaft.
Oh,
I
well, that's going to be
was
something weird.
To assume that this is like up here.
Ah, yes, it's disting.
Here.
Where dirt? Oh, it's right on the top.
That's a really awkward place to get there.
Yep.
Get there with the steppy stool? Maybe with the steppy stool.
Hey, water tank. Bezek use ladder.
I think I got all of this side. Can't be much left to clean.
You'd think so, but... So it's still surprisingly dirty. Hey! Oh yeah, the mayor wants us, but that's us
The
done.
mayor will have to wait until after our break. Now let's see if Kip has been a good boy and actually put the stream stuff up yet, so I can redirect to him.
Yeesh.
Yes, he has. He's been a good boy.
Ow!
Right, let's see. So I'm gonna just put a redirect for the end of the stream so we can all go and rate the Kib, which is good because I will also be on that stream with Kibs and Fairbear as we take over the galaxy.
Yes, I will not be there. I am going to bed.
Isn't it morning over there?
Yes.
Fair enough. Just checking.
Yes.
So,
And looks like Prime Knight's leaving works in 20 minutes, shower and bike home, so that's fun.
those of you who join us, I will see you over there, and everybody else, good night.
Yes, good night and goodbye, everyone.
Bye.